From there, you will locate the Vault of Gnashing Teeth and destroy them by any means necessary. Both she and the wizard look out over the assembled forces. The golden pseudo-dragon lazily opens one eye as she finishes. The gods will not be with us this night. It is upon us to show that we mortals are more than capable of protecting our world. Do this, that the gods themselves might tremble in our presence. Do this, and we may yet live to see the dawn. So you guys have your basic mission. Head deep into the Underdark and get yourself killed.
I don't
Sounds like a
that
plan.
mission.
I need everyone to put your faction into the chat.
I'd like to state that I'm officially
Yes!
opposed to all
Yes!
Are we all Harpers?
Yes! Perfect
Harper.
team.
Yeah.
That's
Special
actually
ops.
convenient.
Special ops.
Well, we have to determine then who's the highest ranked among us.
Everyone stands in the back.
Olisara
Almost.
Lightsong, the senior harper for the Moonsea region, rests her weary arms across a wooden beam in the forward camp. The journey you are about to embark, the journey you are about to embark upon, Dove, is one of great peril. The machinations of the Drow are dire, and the abominations they are creating are truly horrid. But know that we are not the only parties interested in their undoing. It has come to our attention that several clans of giants are already on their way to the vault. I want you to remind them of their place in the ordning. The giants live by a code, a caste system. You must impress upon them that despite all observations, their quarrel is not with the Drow, but rather with their fallen brethren, first and foremost. Only when the undead giants, these so-called death giants, are destroyed can they move forward with their anti-Drow agenda. Their rage has blinded them to this. Good luck. I would suggest bringing as many healing potions as you can carry. And as a note, you may have heard these called secret missions. They are not.
I know.
Okay, so we need to destroy the death giants to convince another group of giants to focus their attacks on the Drow. Is that what I heard?
You need to remind the giants that their focus is on the death giants, not the Drow. That's their job.
Okay. I think the best way to remind them would be modify memory. Who's with me? We break in, find the giant leader, pick with their brain, and then leave.
If we've got it.
I mean, I cannot roll below a 33 persuasion.
Oh, that sounds good, yeah. Let's just go in and start persuading.
The bad news is now I have to ask who's a cloak.
You know what? I don't think I actually am a cloak. I think I refuse that.
I refused the cloaks.
I was not an arcane caster during season 2.
I'm a ranger, so.
I think I pickpocketed a cloak pin to wear around, but that was it.
Okay, that makes life convenient. This is the first time I've finished the introduction in under the allotted time frame.
Excellent.
Hey, Ron, what is the allotted time frame? Is 20 minutes, isn't it?
15.
Yeah. And what time did we start?
2:12 by my clock, about 8 minutes ago.
About 8 minutes ago, so 2:12. Okay. So 9:12 for me. Okay, excellent.
Yeah, that's what it says in the chat log. 2:12.
That's cool.
Okay, so
I'll catch you
before
later.
we embark upon our mission, shall we introduce ourselves to one another and
You guys
speak of
also
our...
have the opportunity of talking to any of the faction leaders or to the people in charge of this entire thing if you want.
That sounds good. I think we need more information. Anyway, since we're all gathered, I am Mask, a wise owl in the Harpers, and I am a specialist in persuading others to my point of view, sometimes not by their choice. Thus, I think I am well suited to this task of persuading the giants to focus on the more pressing threat. In out-of-game speak, that means I just have a bunch of mind control stuff and some pew-pews. And standing next to me, appearance-wise, I wear dark robes lined in silver and wear a mask of grotesque octopoidal shape. And standing next to me is a creature that is similarly garbed but has a beak protruding from under its hood. What about the rest of you?
Hey, good evening, guys. I'm playing Bacchanal. I'm a Harper Bard, rank 4. Bit of a party animal. Not so much on the secretive side of the Harper scale. Has a romance or two in every port. And stands in the back, tries to support the party. A lot of utility spells, a lot of control spells. Not so much on the doing damage or taking hits side of things.
Well, that's okay. A party person is always nice to have because it may come to a point where we need to seduce the giants into falling into our plans.
In terms of appearance, I have that extra planar fabric from 3-4. Spent a lot of downtime to break it down into several suits of fine clothes, which look different depending on the angle you're looking at them. The color changes.
All right. You also see Roland Natterley, who's a half elf. He actually has a shield and a rapier at his side. He calls himself a cleric of Timora, but you notice he also is sneaky around, and he's very good at helping the party be as sneaky as possible. And he also casts a lot of spells, but he will be in melee for the most part. And I don't really have anyone else who's going to be in melee with me, are they?
I think it's just gonna be you, man. But we'll be backing you up.
Okay.
We shall
I'll be
provide you
up
with all the cover our arcane might can bring to bear.
I'll be up front in spirit.
Okay.
I am Aranis Mistwinter, the Bane of Gratz and Slayer of Vorgan Sharax, Wise Owl, and Harper Assassin. I am on the secret side of the Harpers.
Well, that's kind of crazy that we all ended up being Harpers, high ranked, and mostly persuaders.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a plus 12 to persuasion. I probably am the lowest one. No,
I had
plus
the same-
14.
I had the same thing happen when we did the assault on their Mydra.
Oh, so speaking of like persuasion, that made me think of Party Face. So it was asked earlier by Ron who wanted to be the like reporter, the person who goes and checks announcements and reports back, and I volunteered because I think I was the only one on at the time. But would anyone else care to be the Party Face? I mean, I don't mind, but I'm just offering the role.
You can do it. I don't care.
Okay then. Your vote of confidence gives me great pause or great confidence. Yes. All right, so I guess we can go speak to the faction leaders to gather information on our current objectives, if we so desire to do so. Like, where are the Death Giants? Where are the
Yeah.
Giants? Is there a particular group of Giants that we are meant to be persuading, or just all Giants?
Sounds like a plan.
So someone should have been keeping a closer eye on the chat. I just stepped in and did it for you.
What did you do?
They needed us to report in with table numbers, tiers, player counts.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
assume-
just mentioning it to you.
Okay. I did see that, but I assumed that you would do that. But I'll handle it then from now on. if
Yeah,
anyone
no.
asks anything.
The point is, I'm trying to actively DM. I don't have the time a lot of the time to watch those channels.
Gotcha.
So if something pops up, your job is to let me know something popped up.
So, speaking of that, are we going to be using our table numbers as the way to refer to us? I know in a previous epic they gave us team names. So do we need to come up with a team name, or are we going to use table number?
We've just been going with table numbers.
All right, that works. So we're table 29. All right, so I think we wanted to go talk to the faction leaders to gather some more information. Um, I think
Good news.
we should go speak to the Harper leader. I think that'd be appropriate.
I have good news for you.
Let's hear it.
Time's up.
For talking to people.
Pretty much. They give you a quick history lesson and then you're done.
Okay. Why is there a
And
history lesson on Vasa?
Because
That's
that's
where-
where we're going.
Okay.
that's where you are. And you guys all jump through a teleport circle.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
How much time did we have, like, in-game prior to jumping through the teleport circle?
Oh, you have time. I've let players do Heroes Feasts. I've let players do all sorts of crazy things.
Okay, I'm just gonna put Heroes Feast on everybody real quick.
Cool. And I'm gonna cast Good Berry, so everybody has two. I have three, and somebody else can take a third one.
Alright, everyone can increase their maximum hit points by 13.
All right, I'll go ahead and contingency revivify on death.
Nice. I have a
Good, by
contingency. I have a contingency Otoluk's Resilient Sphere in the event that something is about to reduce me to 0 hit points or destroy my body or render me unconscious by another means. Yes, 13 hit points, and it says temporary in the roll, but it's maximum hit points.
Seer looks at the assembled lot of you as the magical energies swirl and the stones crunch underfoot. This place is a two-way portal back to Camp Perilous. Go now. Secure the tunnels and make clear the way into the Vault of Gnashing Teeth. I will remain here and guard the Arcane Circle. Should you need to return to camp, simply step into the rift. Be aware that in 5 hours we march into the vault. Until that time, busy yourself with securing the tunnels, though I do suggest securing one of the secondary goals as well. She hands you a rough map of the tunnels and wishes you good hunting.
And forgive me, secondary goals being?
Irrelevant. We're probably not going to have time.
So secure the tunnels.
Do not step foot in the vault before the time is right. If you do, you will ruin our plans. Oh, and worse, the protections woven into that place will devour you entirely.
I guess you saw 1 minute ago. Start plot 1, please. That's what we're doing.
I provoked it.
Got it.
One of the reasons I wasn't paying as much attention as I should is I'm trying to help with the guy who's stepping in last
Do what you
minute
gotta
to be
do,
the
man.
head admin. Which is why oh shoot, and I don't have the Reaper Claw prepped.
It's okay. We'll just clear the tunnels while you're taking care of that.
And how many hours until we attempt the vault?
5 hours,
5
she said.
hours.
5 hours.
I like that there's a fallback portal. Usually, I'm used to just getting dumped in places. Alright, so Roland's going to be our front man, as it were, and the rest, I guess, are just going to be an artillery line.
Yeah.
Is that going to be our
Sounds about it.
standard operating procedure as we move through the tunnels?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, let me see if there's anything else I can cast.
I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself.
That's probably a good idea.
All right, I'll ritually Rary's telepathic bond the group.
That's a good idea too. All right, team. Now that we're bonded, are we prepared to be a highly effective fighting force?
Yep.
Sure.
Do we want added stealth to our group?
I think when we can proceed with stealth, we should.
Yeah, but it's a 10-minute spell, so...
I'm just going to note to you guys that you are positively going to loathe the first encounter.
Why is that? Is it in an anti-magic
Probably,
room?
yeah, something that affects magic, sir.
I'm okay with anti-magic field because it only suppresses. I would be highly upset if things started dispelling. Like,
So a magic
totes upset.
dispelling field would be bad?
Yes.
Thank you for giving me ideas for my homebrew.
You're welcome.
All
As
right,
long as
well,
I
we'll
don't
pick a
have to do
tunnel and start securing it.
Oh, I don't have the map. What's the name of the map?
Player handout 4.
Okay, you guys aren't
Okay,
going to
yeah, there
hate
it
this
is.
part as much as I thought.
Okay, good. I think we should go left.
Left, 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 drive,
Oh,
left.
you know what? What the heck? What am I thinking? I have the Visions of Distant Realms invocation. I'll just cast Arcane Eye and scope out the tunnels.
And as your eye flows down the tunnel that you guys have chosen to go down, suddenly it vanishes.
Okay, I'll send it down the middle tunnel.
This is the tunnel you're going down.
All right.
Wait, what? The tunnel we're going down is the middle tunnel?
You don't get choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, I'm not setting up a combat and then turning around and setting it up again.
Okay.
All right. Alright, so I will inform my party that I sent my vision up in front of us and it vanished, which leads me to believe that there is perhaps something negating magic ahead of us.
Got it. Let's go.
Now, can I mark the exact location where magic was being negated?
Sure. And it's just a tunnel.
Okay, it's just within the tunnel, it wasn't at like the entrance. Okay. Wherever the magic negation was occurring, if it wasn't at the very edge of the map, I want to draw a line there.
By the time you're on the map, it's already occurred.
Okay.
Skywarden Mosk is a simulacrum, so he vanishes as he walks into this area.
Yes. Well,
Temporarily removing him from the combat tracker.
Okay. Well, I mean, I wouldn't send him in there knowing that he would vanish. He can just chill out behind us.
So I assume you guys progress ahead,
We do.
Yep.
and you hear a bunch of people cursing up ahead.
Can I understand them?
Do you speak Undercommon?
I do.
I do.
I'll cast
Stupid,
tongues.
idiotic, no magic, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you cast tongues? Nothing happens.
Got it.
You cast tongues in the anti-magic field? Alright, so stupid, idiotic, no magic. So it sounds like someone is as frustrated by this lack of magic as we are.
And go ahead and roll initiative as you hear one of them shout, "Look, surfacers!"
Alright, so because we're in... Okay, if this is a true anti-magic field, then all of the magical effects we applied to ourselves need to be suppressed right now. So can you remove the everything except the resist psychic from me?
The thing is, I'm looking at this, and I don't think any of. Oh, the advance. Did somebody. Mosk? Did Mosk cast Foresight?
Yeah, I had my Simulacrum cast Foresight on me.
Too bad it can never cast that again.
Oh, sad day.
Wait a minute, how did a level 12 creature cast.
It's not. It's a level 18 caster to CR12.
Because it's a creature, not a player. Got it.
Hmm. Also, the Hero's Feast effect needs to be removed from everybody.
Since poison and fear isn't going to come into this fight, why waste the time?
Okay.
But the extra hit points need to go down.
Yes. But everyone can do that themselves.
So roll initiative.
Oh, sad initiative.
And you guys can move closer if you want, up to about that line.
Okay. I think I'm good over here. Is there any? Are there any sources of light down here?
Nope.
Okay, so it's pitch black aside from our dark vision. So is there anyone who cannot currently see?
Well, I'm wearing a robe of eyes.
So you're good.
Am I good?
Oh yeah, it's suppressed, isn't it?
Also,
I mean, if my
I
vision
nearly
goes out,
forgot
I'll
to mention this, but
prepare a torch or something.
those of you who have dark vision can see some sort of energy twisting around a large shard of crystal that just thrusts straight through this cavernous space, and probably straight up to the surface. You're guessing.
Ooh, is that what the big
Huh?
R is?
Yeah, it looks like the base of one of the Reaper's claws. So, Aranis, it's your turn.
All right. Let's attack that Mind Flayer.
Oh dang, they put a bunch of psionic creatures in this room.
Where their psionics don't work.
Oh, their psionics also don't work. Oh yeah, because they're technically spellcasting.
Nice.
Lovely.
Don't. Oh, you already added the -2. Thank you.
Yep. So what do I have? Alright, no Colossus Slayer, no sneak attack. Oh, that's too bad.
Now, I thought this room was going to be horrible for you guys because maybe I'd rolled giant or something. No, I rolled a whole bunch of creatures that rely entirely on spellcasting.
It's okay. I think all of us, or most of us, relied almost entirely on spellcasting as well.
Yeah.
And as bonus action, I'm gonna give help against the. Oh no, I'm too far away. Sorry.
So you notice as the warlock charges forward, it very carefully stays at least 15 feet away from the Reaper's shard.
That's good to know.
Back and all.
All right. I'll get a little bit closer and try to chuck a bottle of alchemist fire at the warlock. Very little chance to hit. And just back up. That'll be it for me. See how this plays out.
I think we should just kite these creatures back down the tunnel.
And the warlord dashes forward. Roland.
What kind of warlord is it? Is it human?
Drow.
Okay.
All right. Oh, hey, I like the warlord where he dashed to, because I have an ally adjacent. I don't know how. Well, okay. Well, where did my rapier go off to? My weapon just vanished. Sorry.
Oh, it's because you have to go in inventory and equip it.
Okay, I haven't used it in a long time. Oh, there we go. All right. So this is on the. Excuse me, I haven't used Fantasy Grounds in a while, so let me just. Oh, never mind. That's miss. And that'll be my turn, I guess.
So you just see a bunch of these guys just charging right at you guys, looking very upset.
The intellective hours look upset.
Yeah, they can't use their psionic attack.
Well, how do they convey such emotion?
They have little mouths on the front, and they're all frowning.
Okay, I was picturing like the gyri on their surfaces, like folding. All right. First, I would like to attempt to ascertain the source of the anti-magic, if at all possible. Perhaps with an Arcana check.
Sure.
I only got a 13, which makes me sad.
You think the weave has just been damaged in this place.
That's unfortunate. Well, relishing the fact that now Hazaran has been rendered basically dumb, I'm going to swing my useless non-magical greatsword at this intellective hour.
However, with your 13, you also realize there's something really weird, because that claw should not be functional inside a dead magic zone.
Okay. That makes me less confident.
And the DM is just going to say, that's what got rolled up, it makes no sense, so I'm just going to go with, it's magic.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, ooh! Ghetto crit on the intellective hour. Nice. I'm sad about the -1 though. Thankfully, Hazaran is not conscious to see me poorly wielding him.
Oh, let me guess, he was your bound weapon.
No, I'm not a blade warlock. He's just something I had from a long time ago before I knew about the magic item permanency rules, and I was like, I'll take it.
Oh, look, I was somehow close enough to actually reach you, Eranis. And the Ulitharid comes dashing on up.
I don't like the look of that thing.
That's entirely fair. It doesn't like the look of you, Surfacer.
Alright,
We should just agree to part ways amicably.
bonus action, disengage.
Rogues.
Yep.
See, that's what I'm saying. We should be kiting these fools.
Alright, that's better. Closest sneak.
Lovely.
Nice.
It's nice to see someone actually being able to do something in an anti-magic field.
Yeah. There's a 2 damage extra that shouldn't be there.
2 less damage to the Ulitharid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to go through and remove all of our magical effects.
And I use my bonus action, so that's it.
I want to know who that warlock venerates. Maybe we have something in common. Maybe we don't need to fight.
Caransely.
Oh, yeah, we need to fight.
You know, the goddess who's currently busy with breaking the rules.
Although
Right.
I might be able to befriend the Ularthid because my mask looks like a mind flayer.
And fuck a duck.
Why would you want to do something like that?
So you do not take the bludgeoning damage, or you do not take the fire damage, so you only take 5 points of damage, Roland.
Okay.
You'll have to apply that manually.
Will do.
DM sad.
We should just ask these guys if they'll agree to fight us somewhere that's not being magically suppressed.
Yeah.
Back
Alright.
and all.
I've
think
got
we'd
2
all be
more of
happier
these.
that way.
I'll keep chucking these at him. Oh! I hit with the Alchemist Fire. I get back a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean 30 feet. Duck that from my...
Oh
sword.
shoot, I've been forgetting to take the Warlord's legendary actions.
Uh-huh.
Roland, don't you know it's not nice to make my Warlord miss?
Sorry about that. Okay, I'm also going to bonus action disengage because I am going to get away from somebody's threat range, and then I'm going to attack something that's next to a buddy.
Am I your buddy? Yeah. Nice.
There's actually 1 less damage to that if it that. Oh, never mind. It exceeds hit points by 10. So
Yeah, this anti-magic field is just a pain, isn't it?
yeah.
Yes. You should say that the Reaper's Claw absorbs the null magic to power itself.
All right, and that'll be turn.
I'll put this in the feedback for the epic.
What, the anti-magic zone is a
The
pain?
annoying anti-magic zone.
So are you done, Roland?
Yeah, I'm done.
I think I prefer the annoying Mithals that were in the other adventures.
So, at the end of Roland's turn, the Warlord takes a whack.
Ooh. That's
Ooh,
dear.
gnarly.
And the Intellect Devourer tries to claw you. And at the end of the Intellect Devourer's turn, the Warlord takes a whack.
Oh!
Ow! By the way, I don't know. Were those temporary hit points from the inspiring
It's
talk?
Yes.
I don't
it's
think
not magic.
Yeah, they're not magic.
Okay, so all right.
And another Intellect Devourer gets to go. It skitters on up and tries to claw you.
Let's cutting words that.
That's,
Does a 15 hit?
no.
Yay! Hey, if you're gonna do cutting words, you gotta role play it. What are you telling that brain?
And at the end of the Intellect Devourer's turn, the Warlord takes a whack.
Ah!
Just don't
Better-
crit me again.
Yeah, he better not critically hit again. Otherwise, he becomes public enemy number one.
Does a regular hit count?
No. Regular hit's alright. I just didn't want another crit.
Hey, look who's getting swarmed.
It's not me.
Roland has them surrounded.
Yeah, that works.
Alright. I think the Warlord is public enemy number one, but I'm not going to be able to take care of much more than these little ads, so I'm going to continue swinging Hazaron like he's a common gardening implement. And a miss.
Oh, look, there's now a solid line of Intellect Devourers blocking Roland from retreat.
Fine. It's okay, Roland. We expected this.
You know what happened
You
last
have you
night?
have them right where you want them.
Yep.
Yep.
Last night it was kind of the opposite scenario. The creatures were pretty large compared to the tunnel, so one player just stood in front and dodged.
Nice.
They couldn't get around him.
I don't think that would work this time since there's only 4 of us. At most, we could only expose all of ourselves.
What the bloody
Want
hell?
us exposing ourselves.
I don't think the Litharid can actually do any damage because its tentacles do psychic damage.
Wait, why would... I mean, psychic damage still works in anti-magic field.
But that implies that the attack is magical.
No, it
Not
doesn't.
necessarily.
Yeah, because it's psychic damage because he's directly attacking the brain, but physically so.
Okay.
Although, maybe we shouldn't be arguing about you not wanting to hurt us. You know what?
Just you wait until I turn one of you into a sheep, and then one-shot the sheep with a wraith that does permanent life drain and kills the sheep in one blow.
Diabolical.
He had to roll an 18 or higher on the con save. He rolled a
All right.
freaking nat 20.
Get it to dead. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna give help to Roland on his next attack on the Warlord.
Warlock is on fire.
Bacchanal.
Alright, I'll move forward a bit and throw the last Alchemist Fire at this one. Hey! I'm helping. I'll move back 10 feet.
Ah, yeah, Alchemist Fire. There's something we can do. I unfortunately don't have any.
I only brought 3 with me.
And the Warlord misses with both his attacks on Mask. Or Mask.
Yeah, Mask.
Sorry, I have
Right.
a character named Mask. And it's just similar enough.
Alright, Roland, you have advantage.
I have advantage. All right. So I'm.
So
Oh,
you're
the
gonna
help action.
So you're gonna kill off my poor defenseless Warlord, aren't you? I mean, what did he do to you?
He crit me twice.
Oh, so close.
But he didn't crit you the third time. Doesn't that matter?
And I rolled 6 on the fire damage. So that's only he has to. I get to take back 6 of that, so he only took 28 damage.
You also forgot to roll it on him.
Yeah, you can scroll down the modifier to -6 and then just drag the damage onto him to apply it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But the problem is, how many other times has he been hit without Roland having actually applied the damage to him?
I think that's
This is my yeah. I thought I had him selected.
Yeah, you've been targeting creatures before. I think it's just a goof up this time.
Yeah, the last attack you did was against Devourer.
Okay, fair enough. So, anything else this turn?
Nope.
So, at the end of your turn, the Warlord takes a whack.
Ugh. Hey, don't hit me. How dare you target me?
Well, targeting Roland just was not working out.
So,
Oh, dang.
And at the end of the Intellect Devourer's turn, the Warlord takes a whack. You know what? You're right. Might as well focus my fire.
Oh, no!
When we're done with this, could you show me that extension that makes Warlords roll 20s, Ron?
It's
It'd be very useful to me when I'm DMing.
Oh, it's really quite simple. You take your dice and then you oil them very carefully in olive oil, and then you add just a little bit of gold glitter onto the 20. And then you bake them at 120 degrees for a couple of days. Mask.
Alright, time to use that telepathic communication. Uranus, who is going to be your next target?
Yeah, but we probably don't have it while we're in the dead magic field.
Oh, that's true. I'm going to say it out loud. Uranus, who are you going after next?
Warlord.
The Warlord? Alright. I get up in the Warlord's face, start moving Hazaron around like I'm a serpent about to strike, and then probably fumble over my own feet trying to wield a sword. But nonetheless, I'm using the help action.
And the Intellect Devourer eats the opportunity attacks from everyone involved, runs around, and hops up onto the Warlord and gives him the help action to help him dodge the attack.
He's also on fire.
Can you use help to dodge?
I'm going to assume you can. You've got a point.
It's help to hinder somebody, maybe.
I don't think that's in the help. I don't think that's in the player's handbook.
I know I've seen it used that way before. But you just made me realize that it's been a while, and it's entirely possible that that was not a raw.
Well, if it provoked, I killed it before it got too far.
So the point is moot.
Yeah.
But just in case you're feeling moot, help can only be used to grant advantage on an attack.
Yeah.
Or on an ability check.
I was just looking it up myself.
Alright, bonus action, disengage.
I guess I would have had to have the Intellect Devourer grapple and then shove prone, and that's just not going to work.
Just before Uranus fires, I lunge with Hazaron to distract the Warlord, granting advantage. It's so close to granting a critical.
Nice. He remains on fire.
Uranus, do you not get sneak attack?
Yeah,
He used it with the first
on the first
shot.
one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that. Nice.
The warlord shouts out, "To hell's with this!" and runs the hell away.
Flee, coward!
And yes, that means he takes Mosk's opportunity attack, except I think Mosk has already used it.
No, I didn't attack the intellect devourer.
Then he
Yeah,
get,
But I'll go ahead and swipe my sword at him. Oh, look at that! I missed. What a surprise.
Bacchanal.
All right, let's figure out what happens when a creature gets too close to this claw. I'm gonna run up and grapple this intellect devourer.
Well, the warlock is within 15 feet.
Oh, it
Hey,
is
yeah.
within 15 feet. I'll cutting words his attempt to escape my grapple.
Okay, the warlord was supposed to be outside of 15 feet. That was a
Got it. Understood. Understood.
Wait, was it the warlock or the warlord who ran away?
warlock.
Okay.
So you are now grabbing a large pink brain with claws.
Yes.
That's
Oh.
disgusting, dude.
No, it's so cute. Look at it.
It's slimy and slippery and nasty.
I'm a warlock of the great old one. That's my kind of pet.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I can deal with slippery and nasty.
And Roland, it's your turn.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and first attack the warlord. All right, and then I'm gonna bonus action disengage. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna move through my friend's space here, and I'll still be adjacent to the guy, but I don't want to be surrounded by everybody. So I'll move over to there.
I think intellect devourers are. They're smaller than small, right? You could probably even go through their spaces.
I still have to disengage.
Sure. I just think they're more than two size categories below those species.
So is that your turn, Roland?
Yep.
You realize they're just going to surround you again. Well, I guess now.
And at the end of your turn, the warlord takes a whack.
I guess now your left flank has been covered.
You're doing a great job, Roland. Keep it up.
Poor Roland.
And the intellect devourer struggles against your grasp with all its might, writhing and twisting and not breaking loose.
Yay. Dig your fingers deep into its brainy
That's
folds.
right. That's right. We're gonna see what happens when I chuck this into the claw.
And the other intellect devourer dashes off, carefully staying more than 15 feet away from the Reaper's claw. Oh, look! No one can take an opportunity attack. The warlock dashes away.
Flee, coward. They have learned to fear us.
Carefully staying more than 15 feet away from the claw. Mask, your turn.
Alright, Uranus, let's do this again. I hold Hazaron right between my eyes and kind of line up a shot right in the warlord's face.
Thank you.
Oh no! Sorry, I'm not used to martial combat. I'm bad.
Oh, wait, I
at
think I
helping.
forgot to give the warlock his third legendary action.
Well, you can do it now, I guess. No! Oh, this is Uranus still attacking. Okay, good.
Maybe I don't get to.
Kill him.
Wow, that's a fine hit.
Yes,
Yeah.
beautiful.
And with my bonus action, I'm gonna I'm gonna help Roland on his attack on the warlord.
Nice. Wait, are you a mastermind?
Yep.
I've never seen anyone play a
Yeet.
mastermind before. Fun.
And the warlord dashes away.
All right, goodbye, Warlord.
Yeah, we're just here for the tunnels, not for your lives.
Back and all.
All right, I'm gonna dash, I guess. The intellect devour and tow. Will get me all 30 feet of movement. And then next round, I'm gonna chuck him like a hand grenade into this Reaper's Claw.
Roland, your turn.
Okay. I think actually I don't want to cheat. Isn't the warlord supposed to go?
Oh, whoops. Thank you. Whoops. Die!
Don't listen to him, Roland.
Roland!
All right, you have advantage.
And he rolled twos.
Rogue sad.
At the end of your turn?
Um. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do.
Die already! Intellect Devourer's turn. It grapples Bacchanal.
All right, I like it. Although, can he? I'm probably more than two size categories above him.
Let's put this another way. It grips onto you so you can't throw it.
Got it. All right. Get it up! Get it up!
He does have claws.
So give me a check and let's see if it successfully grabs hold.
All right, can I use acrobatics against this?
I will allow it because I'm already pushing the rules on the whole grabbing hold.
All right, I'll use my peerless skill. That's so wasteful, I know, but I want to see this happen.
And at the end of the Intellect Devourer's turn, the Warlord takes a whack.
Well, wait, you can still throw him, can't you? Because it was his action to grab you, wasn't it?
On my turn, that's my intent.
Okay. Oh, it was his turn. Got it. Okay.
And this little Intellect Devourer went wee all the way home.
Bye, Felicia.
And at the end of the Intellect Devourer's turn, the Warlord takes a whack. In the name of Curansely, I will kill you! I will kill you! Die already!
The Warlord needs to chill out.
And the Warlock dashes off. Mask.
All right, I'm gonna start feigning sweeps at the warlord's leg using Hazaron, swinging him like he's a club. Again, helping Uranus. There you go.
For half a second, I thought I saw another crit.
Dang, these warlords have too many hit points.
Warlords are strong.
Yeah. And with my bonus action, well, I'll still give help to Ronan.
So
Hopefully he's
the
gonna
Warlocks
survive.
are out of this. I'm just removing them from the tracker. They run.
Sure.
Okay with that. They have failed the goddess. Oh wait, she's the goddess of revenge, isn't it? That actually
All
makes it
right,
better.
let's run up and chuck this sucker.
Okay, give me an athletics roll.
All right. If I need
Because
to,
I'm going to say
peerless it.
I'm going to say this is essentially a shove.
Peerless skill. 13.
It worked!
And then I'm gonna run back. I don't want to be near
You
this
see
when
the
it
black
blows.
energy start twisting in towards the yeah. Am I actually still alive?
The warlord, yes. Somehow. Not for long, though.
Oh no!
Holy bananas!
Why did you say it?
So, Roland, it's your turn.
Oh,
Oh, fuck! At the end of your turn, he takes another attack.
And Roland's gonna die. Oh, it missed!
He should have had advantage.
Yeah. Still miss.
Yay!
It's the intellect devourer's turn. It scuttles forward out of the thing and it manages to dodge away from the necromantic energy.
Oh,
Which,
so nothing happened to
FYI,
it?
mechanically operates as a lair action.
Okay.
Actually, no, it does not. It does not skitter towards you. It runs.
fair
It
enough.
GTFOs.
I mostly wanted to see what happened. I mean,
It GTFOs. It's out of the initiative, and the warlord takes another whack. Why is it not rolling at advantage?
You didn't put the
doesn't
prone.
have the prone condition. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I can't cut you out of that, man.
All right, you're dead.
Sorry. Yeah, you're dead.
That's right.
It's okay, we'll take your body back through the portal and get you resurrected.
We just need to get out of this area within a minute. We'll revivify.
That works too. Alright, my turn. I'm gonna...
And the warlock falls to his feet and says, "In the name of Curansley, I surrender."
Ooh, we're Harpers, not angels. Kill him.
Yeah, we know Curiosity is the goddess of revenge. You would merely seek to infiltrate our camp and,
I'm an assassin.
so
I'm
your
gonna-
god... Yeah. I'm gonna help Aranis
How better
end
to
this
have
war.
revenge on her clerics than turning on them after they left me here to die without any useful backup.
You make a fine point.
The information might be useful.
He has tossed his weapon aside and he is just standing there wide open for Aranis' killing blow.
Well, that does it.
So, you guys realize that there is no way to destroy this Reaper's Claw because it's in an anti-magic zone and it's immune to non-magical weapons.
Okay, well. So
Well,
we want
first
Barb.
things, let's get Roland out of this area and revivify him.
Yeah.
Who is the strongest member of the party?
Currently it's Aranis, yes.
So,
Cool.
what's your carrying capacity looking like?
You can carry 195 pounds without dragging.
Roland, how much gear do you have?
I have let me see, inventory. I have just under 60 pounds of gear.
Plus probably 100 pounds of yourself.
Yeah, probably over 100 pounds. I am
So,
a
you
half
guys
elf.
are looking at trying to drag Roland out of here.
Yes.
We just need to drag him back like a few hundred feet, right?
Yeah, just out of the dead magic to revivify him.
So pick the two people. So actually, I'll make this a group athletics check from everyone who's doing the drag.
I'll drag since I'm utterly useless without magic anyway, so. There, I got a 16.
You're a designated dragger from now on.
Well, it's a group check.
There,
I see.
together, we have a 22 and a 16.
You want the rest of us to roll?
It only
Well,
takes-
No,
I
at
guess
this
it only
point
needs
you
two of
can't
us.
fail.
I don't have
Okay.
to roll. I don't have to roll.
It only needs two of us, one to hold the feet, one to hold the head.
Actually, no, that's a great idea. Roland will roll you.
I do believe this is my first actual player kill in Tier 4.
Congratulations.
I had a player kill in Tier 1, but it was a level 1 who got an unlucky crit.
Yeah, that happens.
So this is like my second player kill ever. I'm too nice as a DM. So you guys get out of here. Someone's going to res him, I assume.
I'll cast Revivify.
Thank you.
And what I'll do is I'll summon up my secret chest and replace the diamonds from my component pouch with the ones that I was storing there.
Nice.
And I'll dismiss my Bacchanal's secret chest.
Alright, so if we're going to destroy this Reaper Claw, we need to do so non-magically. Or we need to dispel the... No, wait, it's a dead magic zone, not an anti-magic field.
Yeah.
So,
Is there any way to restore the weave?
Nope. It's
Not
just dead here.
Okay,
All right. We'll put top Harper scientists on this while we move on to the next one.
yeah.
Whatever happened here, you're reasonably certain it's permanent.
Okay. Then, well, we can also
Well, let
grab
me rephrase that to the weave will heal or reweave in this area, but it's the kind of thing that takes centuries.
So then there was unfortunately nothing we can do about this Reaper Claw. Absolutely nothing. Like, even if we conjured...
Absolutely nothing.
Even if we conjured something powerful to go in there, or like called up something powerful, it's still immune to non-magical things, so...
Well, I shouldn't say nothing. You do have Alchemist Fire, and it's not immune to fire damage.
I
Oh.
I don't have any more Alchemist Fire. I used it all.
But
So, what we'll do is we'll tell base camp on the other side of the portal to send in some sappers and go blow it up.
Yes.
We'll say that we've secured this tunnel, and they need to send in some sappers to blow it up.
and while you're walking through, suddenly the crystal just shatters.
Oh, good.
You hear a sharp cracking sound, and cracks start radiating down from the top, and suddenly the entire thing shatters and starts filling the room with razor-sharp shards of crystal that just tinkle down from the hole where it used to be.
Cool. The tier 3 table above us managed to destroy it.
That's what I'm going to say, yes.
Can I report that Table 29 has destroyed a Reaper's Claw?
No, we don't get to destroy Reaper's Claws.
Oh, so sad.
It's just... It is what it is. It's just kind of hilarious that it was immune to you.
Alright, so we secured this tunnel.
So go ahead and move back.
Did you need me to use my harp to cure wounds on you, Roland?
I can do some healing, but I took a potion of healing. Are we going to take any rest, or what do we want to do about this?
We really just need to cure Roland. And we only have 5 hours. I think we should just heal up Roland and then continue.
Alright. So, I can heal myself a bit.
If we retreat back to where my simulacrum is, he can heal you as well.
Alright.
Let's see, let's cast...
So you guys proceed on down to your next destination.
Once healed, yes, we do.
Heal wounds at 5. Man, he's rolling good.
Do we recover the Hero's Feast effect?
Yeah, because it's only suppressed while we're in the anti-magic.
And it was 13 hit points, right?
Yeah.
So, Are we considered to have cleared that tunnel though, or do we need to continue down it, or do we need to move on to another tunnel?
We move on to the next encounter.
Okay.
Got it.
That was rough. I never want to
So
go in
just
a
let
dead
the
man's zone
DM
again.
know when you guys are ready.
Does anyone have anything else they need to do?
Nope.
Are we out of dead magic now?
Yes.
Okay. Let's put these effects back on. And my simulacrum is going to cast enhance ability on me, just cause. Or you know what? He could cast on multiple people, so we could have advantage on stuff. Who wants advantage on dexterity on initiative checks?
I'll take it.
Is that you rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have the simulacrum enhance ability on you.
And does someone want advantage on stealth checks? I can give someone advantage on stealth checks.
Let's give each other advantage on everything.
I'm fine.
Enhance ability
Yeah.
gives advantage on stealth.
Yeah.
Well, who else can do that? I mean, who else can you do it on the whole party, or
I can if I upcast it.
because I can
So
just
let me
give someone
upcast it
advantage
to
on stealth?
2, 3. I'll cast it at a 5th level, so now everyone has advantage on initiative and all dexterity checks.
Fifth level only gives you 4 targets.
Yeah, I'm not casting it on myself.
Why not leave the simulacrum out? We're only 4 PCs.
I am leaving the simulacrum
Oh,
as well.
got it.
I
Okay.
already have advantage on all that stuff from the foresight.
You're set. Perfect.
Alright, so now we can move stealthily.
All right. 2 of us have voted ready.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
Already.
Oh, that's a beautiful stealth check.
Jason Riggs' party looks like they're needing help. They're the other tier 4, right?
Yeah, we can only give help to tier 3.
Oh, really? Okay. I see 1 player left in his chat. That's an ominous sign.
Nah, it's because he's using TeamSpeak.
Ah, got it.
So probably only the table captains on Discord.
Alright, so we're stealthily moving down the tunnels.
We're missing a stealth roll.
Oh, forgive me.
Lovely.
Hate you so much.
We're going to surprise this group of giants.
Now, are
Yep.
these the giants we're supposed to speak to?
We were supposed to convince the giants that their true threat is the death giants. So maybe we are supposed to speak to them. Or mind control them. That's always fun.
So yes, these would probably be some of the giants you were told to talk to. Convince them not to murder any little people they run across.
Alright, so since they haven't seen us yet, I think we can strategize here. Personally, I would like to offer my usual proclivity is to just mind control. Just make people think the way I want them
Do
to
it.
think.
Sure.
I could walk up and just mass suggest and say, like, your true enemy is the death giants. You should not be focusing on attacking any of the small folk you see, and instead you should be focusing on destroying these unholy abominations of your race.
I like it.
You have no part in the ordning.
Okay, and then what I can do is I can walk forward and do that, and the rest of you can remain in hiding in case it fails.
Doubly like it.
Or if a party face like the bard wants to come up with me just to back me up in case the magic fails, we can still try to convince them the mundane way.
I'm quite happy with the I remain hidden part plan.
Okay, okay. So everyone remaining hidden, I am going to walk forth into the giant's line of sight.
And they immediately shout. Squash the little one into jam!
Okay. Well, I still have a surprise on them, don't I? Because what I was saying is, as I'm walking forward, I'm moving my hands in arcane gestures. I'm just casting a spell as I walk forward.
Fine, yeah. Okay,
Alright?
sorry, for some reason I thought you were going to talk first.
No talk first. I walk forward, moving my hands. As I come out of the shadows, I finish the gesticulations and the arcane phrasing, and then I speak my words of suggestion. Giants, the small folk are not your enemy. Your true enemies are these death giants, these unholy abominations that blaspheme the ordning. You should focus all your efforts upon them and ignore the movements of the small folk within this realm. So, well, hold on. Let me roll their wisdom saves. Oh well.
What's your DC?
24.
What?
24.
That's pretty
Justify.
good.
All
He
right.
gets a 24 charisma to start with.
I have a 24 charisma to start with.
How did you achieve that?
Magic. The maze engine in Out of the Abyss.
Okay.
And I have a +3 Rod of the Pack Keeper.
I hate you. So, yeah, there's not supposed to be a non-combat way around this, which I thought was stupid. They all nod at you and walk off.
Good.
Well done.
Yay! I actually got to use Mass Suggestion to do something. Let me just note the
And
use
now you're
of
going to
my...
need to give me a con save.
Oh, is there a myth? There is a mythal here, isn't there? There's always a mythal.
No, you realize that this room has the same necromantic energy you saw earlier running through it.
Okay, I got a 24.
So you still take 39 necrotic damage just from being in the room.
Ouchies.
But you don't have to take issues with your maximum hit points or exhaustion.
Lovely. Well, I retreat out of the room. So wait, were those giants not being hurt by it?
You notice them shifting uncomfortably. It looks like they were.
They were. It was only itching them. Were there no visible signs of necromantic energy that I could have avoided?
No,
Oh,
there
well.
weren't.
You know what? For being able to just bypass a combat encounter, I will take the damage.
Yeah, totally worth it.
Although I did use a 6th level spell, so I mean, come on. Alright, I will go back and report. Well, I guess I'll just telepathically report success to my compatriots.
I
will
gave you
also-
a mental thumbs up.
and I will advise that there is baleful necromantic energy in the room ahead. Alright, so I guess now we can continue down the tunnels.
Yeah, so you guys continue on to the next tunnel. Careful not to get affected by the necromantic energy this time.
Do I
Yeah.
need to report that that we convinced some giants?
So we only need to report in at the end.
Okay, dokie. Good to know.
Once we go to part 2, once we're at the end of part 1, we'll need to report in the number of things we've done. And in part 2, there'll be something I'll tell you to announce. It's chaotic.
Okie dokie.
So the next chamber that you come to is completely empty.
Oh, good. We defeated it.
Yay.
Wait. Just in case, I have Witch Sight. If there are any creatures that are hiding using invisibility or transmutation, I see them.
Nope, you
And
don't
with
see
my
anything.
robe of eyes, I see invisible and into the ethereal plane.
You don't see anything in this next room.
Just completely empty. No, not even any necromantic energy.
Not that you can see.
Well, this
Well,
makes me
looks
wary.
great.
You know what? I'm gonna draw upon Hazaran's power to cast Detect Magic. And I'm gonna
There
shoot my
is
base.
magic in this room. There's
And
some
I'm a-
strong spell at the center of the room.
What school is it?
Abjuration.
Abjuration. Okay. Like, when you say center, like, it looks like there's some kind of, like, warded area. Let me make an Arcana check.
It looks like someone drew a glyph in the center of the room.
Yeah.
Okay. By looking at the glyph, from afar, of course, can I attempt to ascertain what it would do if we were to activate it?
No.
Okie dokie.
Not without a much better Arcana roll.
Can I ascertain any other useful information based on my 26 Arcana? Like,
No.
can we just skirt around it? Okay.
You're reasonably certain it's placed so that the only way to get through this section of tunnel is to go over it.
Okay. So, do y'all want to just stand really far back and shoot an arrow at it?
I suppose dispelling it is out of the question.
I think that sounds like a waste of our magic. Unless you can dispel it, Will. But then again, I mean, you do have a point, because I am wary, if setting it off might cause some explosion that'll just, like, rattle all the way down the tunnel.
Yeah. I'm willing to dispel it.
Just in case, what we could do is, I could have my Simulacrum ready in action to cast Wall of Stone in front of us.
That
Just in
does
case
use
it,
up the spell slot for Wall of Stone to ready it.
To ready it?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah, to ready it, yeah.
Oh, well, then I don't want to do that.
Well,
I think we
fifth
should-
level spell slot for some nice insurance.
I don't think it's worth it. Weighing all my options.
Well, I'm willing to attempt to dispel, but I'll defer to the judgment of the party, of course.
I think Dispel
I'll
sounds
attempt to
good.
dispel it too.
Now, is it a glyph or a symbol?
So you're dispelling, huh?
I'll
From
cast guidance on
120
you.
feet away, yes.
So
And I'll cast guidance on you if
what
you're gonna
level are you
dispel.
casting dispel magic at?
Third level.
Give me a spell casting roll.
Alright, well, I'm going to take that guidance, which will give me +3. I'm a bard, so Jack of all trades will kick in.
So your dispel magic reaches out and hits the spell, and is immediately blasted back in your face, and you fall back on your rear.
Even with a 19?
No,
He
that was
got a
only a
16.
16. That was only a 16. I mean, I could apply my peerless skill. Let's
Yeah, but
do
yeah.
it.
Don't you have to
just-
do that before you know the result? Which, okay, never mind. I moved too quickly, so yeah.
That's my last
so,
bardic inspiration. I've wasted them. But on that stupid intellect devour, but it was worth it.
So, congratulations. You dispelled the imprisonment spell
Oh, man.
with a DC 22 wisdom save attached to it.
Oh, man.
Kind of nasty.
Oh, Mr.
Very
I can
nasty.
detect magic. You can see that the energies of the room are re-energizing the glyph already.
Oh, so we
Let's
need to
run.
We need to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go, 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 go.
You know, I was so looking forward to burying one of you several miles underground.
I'm sure you were.
I mean, this is just... What can I do to challenge you guys?
You don't need to do anything. We're already challenged by our own sense of self-importance, I guess.
Oh, and here I was enjoying the fact that I just rolled up an anti-magic zone with death giants.
No, don't do that again, please. It wasn't fun.
I
Rule
think
0.
you just- Imagine the epic is being on a curve, and table 15 is going to fail. That means table 29 has to succeed.
I mean, I'm okay with death giants, just no more anti-magic zones. It was just so annoying. It was more annoying than it was challenging.
And no, that's what happened last night, too. It just was not fun after the first round or so. Especially the poor wizard who was like, yeah, I don't have a crossbow. I sold it.
Oh no.
Yeah, my staff of charming is my only weapon. outside of those alchemist fires.
Oh, and let's not forget the paladin sorcerer is like, oh, anti-magic zone. I now have a strength of 8 in full plate.
Ouch.
I fall to the ground under the weight of my own equipment. I mean, it was fun. But
Sad day. Alright, so are we prepared to move on? I just drank some healing potions.
wee! I like this one.
How long does it take us to move down the tunnel?
Not very long.
Okay, just keeping my eye on some durations.
Maybe 30 minutes.
Okay.
But you definitely mark the tunnel that you just went through as one you do not want to use.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll put that on the map. Send that information back to HQ.
I like this encounter.
That doesn't fill me with confidence.
Yeah, it scares me.
I like how all the
Maybe
tunnels
I
are
can
like
finally
straight shots.
kill you.
Let's hope not. I vote not.
So how would you guys like a trio of death tyrants?
That might be fun.
Ooh.
Let's do it to it.
So roll initiative.
Do you want us to roll stealth again, or use the same checks we had before?
Roll stealth again.
Okay. You know, there's a button in the party sheet that lets you just make us all roll
Doesn't
stealth.
include the advantage unless you've applied the effect.
I did apply the effect.
Oh, oops.
Well, several people have already rolled, so might as well just do it ourselves at this point. Ooh, glad I had advantage.
So So you guys hear giants talking up ahead.
Are they speaking giant?
Yes.
Does anyone speak giant?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I-
someone else
I-
that played this character got a double check.
I speak a lot of... Yeah, I speak giant.
Been long time since I eat anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
I speak giant
really
too.
weird. I miss days of just picking up and eating people's heads. Yeah, I like head burgers too. Well, liked. No eat anymore. Weird. Yeah, very weird. And they just continue along in those veins for a while.
Okay. So, they clearly look like death giants, right? Like they're all pale and whatnot, like the head we saw
Yes.
earlier. Okay. So finally we see these death giants. I have to say I'm not really impressed. Alright, so what's our strategy here? Go in guns blazing? Well, not guns, but spells blazing. Spells and weapons.
Sounds reasonable.
It looks like they have some undead among them. Does anyone have any abilities particularly well suited to fighting such creatures?
I could try to turn them, but
My simulacrum here can cast Sunburst. He could start off with just a blinding flash to fill the room, and then we can storm in like a SWAT team who just threw a flashbang.
that sounds good.
I mean, if we were really pressed for resources, I'd like the idea of setting an illusion to have them chase him down into the imprisonment room. but that might be a little bit more complicated than it really needs to be.
Yeah, it's pretty complex, and apparently we've been walking down this tunnel for half an hour.
Sure.
Okay, so how about this? We could start our surprise round on the Skywarden on my Skywarden's initiative, and then move on from there, and just go in hammering them with our surprise attacks. What's the range on Sunburst? Oh yeah, he could hit. He could do the Sunburst even from way over here. Nice. And it'll fill the room.
Did we get a map of the encounter?
So let's scoot forward as much as we can. Without while still in the shadows. And then Ron, can you put Skywarden Mask's token on the map?
Sure.
No, not right there. He doesn't belong there. Oh, can you grab the token that's linked to the combat tracker?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, just in case he takes any hit point damage. I don't intend for him to, but you never know.
I don't see the map. Or is that? Did I accidentally delete the old map? We're
It's
still
still
using.
custom map tunnels. We've been just reusing it.
Okay.
All right, so if we could, Ron, well, did everyone like my plan of trying to sunburst them first? Because that way they might be blinded. Then we can go in and attack them.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Okay, so uh, we'd actually like to start the surprise round with Skywarden Mask Sunburst. And if we're ready for combat, I'll go ahead and hit the button. All right. Looks like even though many of them succeeded, it still applied the effect, so sorry. Looks like you'll need to go through and remove blinded from some of them. Alright, so while he's doing that, I'm going to do the descriptive role play. My simulacrum strides forward and chants some words in a bird-like tone, and a blast of light springs forth in the chamber, glaring and dazzling the minds and eyes of the unholy abominations filling it.
3, 4.
As the light dies down, one giant was blinded. Yay! Alright, team, let's go, 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 go! Uranus!
All right.
So, Fire Giant 1 was... Or, who was blinded? 2 was
Fire
blinded.
Giant 1.
Oh, Fire Giant 1 was blinded, if you want to target him.
All right. I'm gonna activate my Elm of Brilliance. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast my Hunter's Mark.
We're just gonna dazzle them with all these light-based attacks. Where's our cleric at? You got some light?
Nothing like that.
So you guys got the spellcaster go first by just giving up your surprise rounds, right?
Pretty
No.
much.
No. Okay. We got him to go first by starting the initiative there.
No.
No. I think we have to give up our surprise rounds.
Well, that's ridiculous because I mean, him starting wouldn't.
Deal with it and move on.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, didn't mean to be quite that harsh, but that's just the way initiative works. And I've had that argument too often online to deal with it in my own game. Really? Where's that crit when I needed it?
It's back over in the Warlord.
Rolling.
I'm going to move to there, and I'm going to cast... Oh, where does my character sheet go? I'm going to cast Booming Blade on the Wraith.
1 hour and 15 minutes left in part 1.
Wow. That's a while.
Part 2 lasts exactly an hour. And frankly, it's not long enough. Let me phrase that. An hour is not long enough.
Understood.
Where's the 3d8 thunder coming from?
Booming Blade. I cast Booming Blade. I said I cast Booming Blade.
Oh, I think you were muted when you said that.
No, I
Oh.
heard him say.
Oh, okay.
Booming Blade.
I didn't, but whatever.
I didn't hear it either. He was selectively muted.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say I cast Booming Blade.
Well, you got one person backing you up, so it's just the rest
All
of
right.
us who are hallucinating.
No, I heard him too.
It's entirely possible there was just a momentary connection issue on my end. I've been having them lately.
I think we just had some crosstalk at the time.
And of course, if he moves, he'll take another 48 thunder damage.
If he willingly moves.
Willingly moves. And actually, yeah, that'll be a turn. I'm gonna stay there.
So did you know that you can mark your own turn as over in the combat tracker?
Yeah. Sorry, I have not used Fantasy Grounds in a long time.
All right, I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on the Wraith. And while it's not willing movement, he will be obliged to use his reaction to run away, provoking opportunity attacks.
Get it. Alright, I am going to ready an action to Eldritch Blast the first creature that comes to within melee range of our frontline fighters there.
I know you have 1,000 things going on, but the Wraith should be required to use his reaction to run away.
Yes, he is.
Nice combo.
With a
Make
pair
him-
of rogues in the party? Yeah.
Yeah, make him turn his back on the rogues.
Oh wait, I get to go.
Yeah, your turn. Does he have a long reach?
Most likely.
Darn.
What is this?
Oh yeah.
This is him. Reaching out and forming an orb of blackish reddish fire in his hand, and then throwing it.
Uh-oh.
Neat.
Okay, I maintained concentration on my readied spell.
Do you concentrate on a readied spell? I know you cannot
Yes.
Yeah.
concentrate
Oh
while
wait,
you're
wait,
ready.
wait. Sorry. It would be half of that. So it'd be how much damage did I take? I took 33. So yes, I did maintain concentration.
Well, you took. Oh, you took 33. Okay. What spell did you ready?
Eldritch Blast.
And a wraith pops out of the wall beside you guys.
Okay, what was the exact wording of my ready? I think I
Like the
said
one
within.
that gets into melee range of an ally, I thought.
That sounds good. All right, I will unleash hell upon this wraith. As he pops out of the wall, I turn and lash him with my pent-up eldritch energy. Dang, still alive. All right, I hammered him some though.
Yeah, good hits.
Ron, you are free to continue attempting to drain away our life force. Oh, unless that, I guess that was a dash.
It was a dash. And so is that one. You'll note that they are going through the walls and coming up behind you guys.
They're sneaky.
They're frickin' wraiths.
Isn't it difficult terrain when they move through solid objects?
I think they still have absurdly high fly speeds.
Uh,
Yeah, absurdly high fly speeds, but you're right, and I missed that detail. So, I guess they didn't fly through the walls, they just flew mostly down the corridor and then through the walls just to avoid Mask's opportunity attack.
sure.
To avoid my opportunity attack? Oh, avoid my opportunity attack, not my reaction. Gotcha. Stupid death giants throwing stupid death orbs.
So, oh dear. I guess the Death Giant's going to have to catch its allies in the area of effect.
Yeah, but wraiths, necrotic damage. Oh,
I'm
but
sure
can
they
he
don't mind that
need to
much.
do that? Does he need to?
He does, because he can't target it in the middle of the wall. So, he doesn't have to hit both of them, but he can't avoid number 3.
Right. The question I had was, does the blinded condition impair his ability to accomplish this?
Nope.
It doesn't say point within. You can see within range.
Oh, dang it, you are right. Point you can see.
Yay!
So he takes the dodge action.
Boo.
Actually,
I guess
wait,
I would do that
no.
if I were blind as well.
It does not take the dodge action.
He instead does some other nasty death giant trick.
Well, yes. It casts a spell magic. Nothing happens.
Is it trying to dispel the blindness?
Yes. Skywarden Mosk.
Alright, Skywarden Mask is unfortunately confronted by wraiths, so we're going to have to deal with these. So he is going to see. They're surrounding him right now. So what would be the best way to do this? Are they vulnerable to radiant? I think only shadows are. He's just going to go ahead and use a cantrip right now, just to save some power. Let me untarget all these other guys. There we go. He's going to Thorn Whip this wraith right next to him. Thorn Whip! Go! Critical hit. Alright, let me just fix this so it actually does the right amount of damage. Boop. My simulacrum draws a feathery vine from under his voluminous sleeves and lashes out at the shadowy creature. Done.
Aranis. Oh, I nearly forgot. The Death Giant also got a save at the end of its turn.
DC 17.
Crap.
Oh no. They have such high constitution.
They do.
What a surprise.
All right. Well, that changes things.
Having two seeing death giants.
Oh, hold on. He still has the condition.
Oh, yeah. One moment. You mean the blinded condition?
Yep.
Uh-huh. You have to restore sight to the blind.
All right, so I'm gonna re-roll that. Or hold on. What's the AC? 18?
We don't
I
know.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's less than 22. Get up to 21.
The question is, my other one was an 8, so that would have been 18. Would that have it?
Just roll again.
All right. I don't want to sneak. Oh. Oh yeah, let's roll it. Okay. Oh, something's not rolled. All right. Okay. Roland, which one are you attacking?
I'm gonna maybe try to focus fire and attack the one that you just attacked.
All right, so I'm gonna give you advantage.
Okay.
Effect, I'm helping. Lovely.
Oh, it's my Wraith.
You'll have to wraith to beat us before we
That
kill
that
you.
would appear to be willing movement.
Yes.
Boom.
Boom!
Oh, he was booming bladed. Dang it.
Well, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Roland.
I'm glad these aren't the race with multi-attack from Windows to the Past.
Are you okay
Oh.
if I go attack that giant?
Yes, in fact, I insist upon it.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action disengage. And I think I can move to there. I think I can move to there, and that actually I think works. And I have advantage on this attack because he's helping me. Oh, I didn't say booming blade this time, so I won't use that.
You could always just say that the sound kicked out again.
I'll be there.
That was pretty effective.
And that'll be my turn.
Yeah, that works pretty well.
So that's your turn?
So I'll move forward a little bit. And Dissonant Whisper, the death giant that people have been focus firing. I know that icon isn't on it yet, but. And then Fire Giant 1 will be obliged to flee from Roland. At which time I'll back up into my corner.
This is not actually. I have Warcaster, so as my opportunity attack, I will cast Booming Blade.
Oh, wait a minute. Bacchanal was the one who cast.
I cast Dissonant Whispers, yes.
So he would move toward the west.
Yeah, I heard from Roland, and my brain just went.
Yeah.
That combat tracker was still on him. I can understand the confusion. Oh no!
I missed.
It missed. So sad. That would have been so sweet.
I've got a phone call I need to take.
Sure.
I guess since we're telepathically linked, should I help blast down this fire giant as well, or
I
focus on
think
taking
so.
out these?
I really don't want to take a
Yeah. Okay.
necrotic damage.
We'll try to blast down this death giant. I mean, these.
Do you have to get out of melee with the Wraith?
If I want to maintain my advantage, yes. So, you know what? I'll just shoot one beam at the wraith, and hopefully hit him and push him back, and then I'll shoot
I like
the other
it.
three.
I like it.
The death giant.
Sorry about that. So
No problem. We were talking strategy.
Bacchanal, Roland missed his booming blade. So it's Mosk's turn.
And Mask is going to he's going to Eldritch Blast this wraith right next to him, so he's gonna have disadvantage on that attack, and then I'm gonna hit him, do some damage, and I'm gonna repelling blast him 10 feet away from me. And now that he is not within melee range of me, I'm gonna turn on the Death Giant and unleash my full fury upon that abomination.
Oh no, he lives!
He lives! I pour all my Eldritch energy barreling toward him, but it's still not enough.
So the Death Giant squeezes on past. And that doesn't actually get him in range. How very annoying.
Fool.
Oh well. I mean, I still get a whole bunch of other people.
What's this now?
Uh-oh.
Destructive Wave.
Oh, they're like Death Knight giants. Oh, I get it now.
Is that
I
a
get it
spell?
now.
That is a spell.
Counterspell.
I counter your counterspell.
Fair enough.
Someone counter his counter spell.
And I was obliged to use a 4th level slot on that. 'Cause I'm
Was
out of
I
third level
in
slots.
Was I in that? Because I would also have advantage on spells if I failed my save.
Who is I?
Roland.
You're just out of it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to stop that. It hurts.
Is the second damage halved?
Oh, shoot. You'll have to fix that manually. Sorry.
Sure.
Oh well, and these are kind of first world problems. The rest of us failed. Is that second damage halved? Oh, you have to do that yourself. So life is so hard. Oh, my Simulacan got hit with life drain. And he failed his Constitution save. But he could get hit points back anyway. And he
Poof.
dissolves into a flurry of ice and snow.
Maybe the Wraith will slip on him.
He was a valiant simulacrum. He absorbed a few hits, helped us out with some spells.
And the giant makes a gesture with its hand, gathers up a ball of blackish red energy, and tosses it.
I'm not doing good on these saving throws.
No, no.
And because it's booming bladed, it's not stupid enough to move.
Aw.
It's not booming bladed though.
Yeah, it's not boom bladed. I didn't.
That missed.
Oh, okay. I thought he booming bladed on his turn.
Yeah,
No, I didn't say
Forgot.
it in time, and so I didn't do it.
And he's just dead.
well, I'm not feeling very well currently. In fact, the only hit points I have right now are from the Hero's Feast.
Aranis.
All right. All right. Bonus action disengage.
Oh, what happened to my turn? Oh wait, sorry. I don't know why I was thinking that. I think it chimed in on my simulacrum, so that made me think that it was my turn, but it wasn't. So continue. Sorry.
All right. Oh, can you remove the Hunter's Mark? I fail my concentration. All right, one down.
Wait, how did I shrink my giant?
I don't know, but it's neat. Did you accidentally scroll wheel it?
I don't know what happened.
Maybe he was just feeling diminished after he failed to kill us.
So, just to make my life easy, by the way, go ahead and remove. I've released Skywarden Mask, so he doesn't show up in chat anymore.
Remove him.
Right click,
From what?
and it should say release as an option.
Got it. Found it.
Oh, no wonder I can't find the Wraith. It's the one all the way over here. So, Bacchanal, you're going to be losing maximum hit points.
No.
So, reduce your maximum hit points by 33.
No.
All right. KO me.
Oh,
Really?
that KOs you?
It only reduced your maximum hit points by 33. Like, you're not dead from that.
Yeah, but he is KO'd.
Okay. KO in this sense means knockout, literally.
Yes. If I'd applied... The reason I did it this way is because if I'd applied the damage then had the maximum reduction, I would have hit him twice. So,
This is
Roland.
not-
I didn't get any advantage on any attacks, did I?
Nope.
All right. So first of all, I'm gonna do a bonus. Yeah, you're all within 60 feet of me.
Are you going to heal us? Please say you're going to heal us.
I'm gonna heal us.
Yay, heal us!
I'm gonna use a 5th level slot on this.
On what?
Mass healing word.
How do you have a 5th level slot?
Multi-class. I put too many d6.
Oh, you're an arcane trickster.
Yeah. Does anyone know how I get rid of it if I accidentally click too many dice?
You have to drag the dice over outside of the area where it actually has any effect, release it, and start all over.
All right.
I've never seen anyone do multi-class arcane trickster cleric. That's interesting.
That's it. Sorry, I could do more.
Hey,
We'll take
more
it.
than what we need.
And then I will cast Booming Blade on this guy in front of me. And miss. That'll be turn.
So, Bacchanal.
Well, just went to enclose masking myself in a wall of force, but that will disrupt his actions. I will telepathically ask you how you want me to play it.
I think a wall of force sounds lovely, and make it spherical so that it goes
Yes.
through the ground.
All right, so we'll tuck ourselves into a spherical wall of force here.
Put the effect up if you would be so kind.
Right, so
Yeah, I just want to double confirm that it's a 10-foot radius, right?
yeah, 10-foot radius. Actually, it says up to 10-foot radius. So you could make it smaller if you wanted. All right, so Ron, I need to check something. Are you of the ruling that nothing can be cast through wall of force, or only things that would need to necessarily directly pass through it?
The only thing that'll get through a wall of force is teleport magic.
Okay, so like I could not, for instance, cast Dominate Monster on something on the other side.
Correct.
Okie dokie then. So I will proceed then to. This sounds good. I'm gonna use my action to reach into my handy haversack. Not my handy haversack. It's not stored there. To pull out of my pocket my portable hole, and I'm gonna throw it against the wall right in the middle of our wall of force here. And I'm gonna call out my shield guardian.
What action does it take to control a shield guardian?
I'm not aware of any action required to require it to control a shield guardian.
Okay.
So if you would kindly add a shield guardian to the initiative. It did require an action to use the portable hole, though. And that's me. Shield guardian is going to walk out and, I guess, dodge. And because he's an NPC, we can't advance his turn in the initiative.
So, what do you have him do?
Dodge.
He cast a spell at Uranus.
I'm going to use a luck point to reroll that. Yeah, that's even worse. Cool. I'm banished.
Yep.
Oh, bonkers.
Oh, Roland.
Yeah.
I've got some wraiths that would like to say hello.
I'm sure they would.
Roland, tell them
I'm
you're not
gonna
taking
shield
call.
that.
Does shield protect you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll bring him to 24 AC.
$24, you say?
Well, that still hits.
Uranus, you find yourself floating in midair with a tray of broccoli sitting beside you, and you realize you are in the semi-elemental plane of ranch dressing.
Man, I don't like broccoli. Couldn't have put some.
I
Carrots.
have to ask if the Death Knight actually has a tuning fork, because that's a required material component that is attuned to the plane of elemental range dressing.
He has a component pouch.
He has a tuning salad fork.
Okay, I've gotta be. So.
You got this. You
Yeah,
have
I
been
got
surrounded
this.
again.
All right. So first things first. I'm gonna use my action to invoke duplicate. So another one of me is going to appear. I don't know how to create another token for.
Just put an effect marker there to indicate that you're. Oh, there it is.
I think I'm actually gonna there. And then I'm also going to cast a second level spell as a bonus action. I'm going to have a where is that spell? Spiritual weapon. And I'm going to and since both I and my illusory duplicate are within 5 feet of the giant, I have advantage on my attack roll.
Oh, I've been forgetting this room was concentrated phase risk. We've supposed to. I've just been forgetting things left, right, and center tonight.
So, okay.
Alright, so the giant must make a concentration check.
That's what I was hoping for.
He doesn't.
It doesn't? Oh,
he has a +10 to his con save.
Oh, shoot. Alright.
But something I forgot, I'm only going to apply to the last couple of spells. This area is in concentrated phase risk. Are you familiar with the term Wild Magic Surge?
Yeah. So I need to roll a d20?
Nope.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
D100.
Percentile dice. Alright, whoops.
So the giant is the last one to have cast a spell.
So he turns into a potted plant.
And the fight is over.
Oh, good.
Well, he only turns into a potted plant for one turn.
Yeah, but then you can crush it and
And then he comes back to life.
It says that their form reverts when they're dropped to 0 hit points, but it doesn't say whether they come back with this.
Well, no. The problem is he reverts to a potted plant. He loses his
Concentration and that.
and at this point you have him at too few hit points. There's nothing left I can do.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Wild magic.
I'm just calling the fight.
Sounds good.
All right.
I might have been able to do something if it weren't for turning into a pod plant just because you split yourselves. But so long as you had that force bubble up, which...
Force bubble, go, force bubble.
All right. Would this be an appropriate time to start seeking a rest?
Yeah, I think so. Or, yeah, probably a good time to rest. I think we've been making good progress, so I think we can
So
take
this
the time out.
is... oh, shoot, I lost track. I believe you've now completed 5 encounters.
Let's see, there was the dead magic, there was the giants, there was
The empty room with the ward.
the empty room with the. I think that's only 4 though.
That's the fort.
Yeah, that's the 4th.
Yeah, right, this is the 4th. But...
All right, so just to check, just to make sure, because you never know, we are allowed to try to take short rests, right? Like we're at least allowed to try, because I know in some of these epics you're not even allowed to try to take short rests.
Yeah, you can take a short rest. You had 5 hours, now you're down to like 3.
Okay, I will ritually cast Liamon's tiny hut, so
Not
we can
here.
all rest safely.
Not here, please.
Right. We'll clear out of the dead magic. Is it safe to say that everyone's going to try to use a hit die? So I guess Uranus isn't going to die. But the rest of you are using at least 1 hit die?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I probably will be using a hit die.
Are you gonna restfully sing to us?
Sure. And I'll use Greater Restoration on myself. Will that restore my lost hit points?
Greater Restoration will restore your max HP loss.
And how much do we get with the bard?
I rolled a 2,
Okay.
and I applied it.
Okay.
Go quickly when you're having fun.
Guess I'll drink some potions too.
And I'll go ahead and inspire everybody again.
That would be nice. I'd appreciate that.
You need to deduct another
Hey, wait a minute. We
100
should be
GP
done
worth
with
of
part
diamonds.
1.
Oh, good!
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, I have 1 hit point of damage. I'm gonna eat that good berry. Oh, and I want to make a note now that the Shield Guardian has a banishment spell stored in it.
Oh, hell.
I don't like that sound.
Apparently we're down to 1 tier 3 table, it looks like.
They all died.
I don't know.
They're just gone.
Were they asking for help?
No, as in maybe we started with 1.
Huh.
No, there were at least 2.
Well, when I looked this morning, there was down to 2 tier 4 and 1 tier 3 table for this slot.
Wow.
I didn't even know if it was going to be able to be run with just that.
But there's 4th table. Table 12 is tier 3.
All right, that fight was pretty rough. So, not having realized that the Death Giants were basically Death Knight Giants, I think the next time I see one, I'm gonna try to dominate it.
I like it.
We did pretty good considering the party composition.
Yeah, I think we definitely have a kind of our composition is against us.
I have next to no means to do real damage.
Well, that wall of force I think really saved our hides. I think you and I were about to go down. I'm just sad about my simulacrum. And if I had known that we were going to force initiative to start at the top, then I would not.
We would have
that we
played it a little differently,
do the
but
sunburst first.
I think it was a good fight, regardless.
Yeah.
Yes. There's not much more we could do. Unfortunately, like most of my spells, like I haven't used a single one of my warlock spell slots yet, but most of my spells like don't work on undead.
So it
But
turns out we have
Dominating
45
Monster
minutes. Oh,
does.
half an hour left to go. So do you guys want to try another encounter?
Sure, let's do. Make it something that could plausibly be done in half an hour. Or we could say that we can't start part 2 until everyone else is ready, can we?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, let's just. Well, I say we do another encounter. Who else?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
And we're gonna approach that encounter stealthily.
So Sierra walks up and tells you that the Drow are receiving some reinforcements and she'd like you to deal with the problem. Specifically, the reinforcements are a mercenary company.
Can we not
Okay.
just buy them off then?
Yeah, I mean, we can pay more.
Yeah.
She smiles at you and says, I'm sure you can come up with an appropriate way to readjust the equation.
I'm sure.
Yeah. We don't have the advantage on dexterity or initiative anymore, do we?
Nope.
Oh yeah, not from the enhance ability that's gone. Yeah. Do we still have your advantage on stealth checks?
I gave it to the Shield Guardian, and I can only give it to one.
Oh, okay.
I figured he was the worst.
Yeah. Clunk. Well, I could just put him back in the portable hole.
I mean, I can adjust things manually, but if you have the opportunity, could you apply a short rest to the party? Thank you.
All right, so the Shield Guardian rolled a 19 on his stealth.
Didn't you guys say you were going to try and talk to these people?
Well, I mean, we can still sneak up on them in case they're not in a talky mood. Besides, a drow mercenary company would not respect us if we just come clunking down the corridor.
Respect, respect, respect. Yeah.
By the way, because of reliable talent, my stealth is actually a 20.
So 19, 20, 18, 17. Not too shabby. And 26. Not shabby.
Hey, plus 17.
It's crazy. Some high levels, yo.
Gotta love expertise.
Especially when you're.
So you guys hear a bunch of people talking up ahead in Undercommon.
Okay.
Something about how this is worth so much money. One of them's arguing it's worth so much money, it's worth it, even if this probably is a bad idea. It's still worth too much to turn away. The others don't really seem to like it, but they're like, yeah, it's worth a lot of money.
Okay, so telepathically speaking, we've gathered that, and that was a pun because we're telepathically speaking. We've gathered that they are only in it for the money, and that they don't really seem to like this job. That's something we can work with.
Yep.
Can you put them on the map so I can see their numbers and layout?
You're going to talk our way out of this, right? There's no need to waste time putting them on the map.
Talking your way. I mean, okay, fine. So, does anyone have any ideas as to how to approach this? We could just walk up and say, "Hey, we got a lot more money."
Yeah.
How much money do we have? I have upwards of 25,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, I have considerably less. I spend a lot
I
of
have
money.
about 14,000 gold pieces.
I have about 100,000.
You have 100,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna bankroll our little discussion here.
Okay.
Do you have the money on you?
Yeah, in my bag of holding.
Okay. So I think we should have that in case we need to like flash it. Like you could like open up the drawstrings on the bag of holding and let them see the hoard inside. And so we can approach and we can be like, hey, we realize that you aren't really here because you want to and you're just here for the money. Well, we will offer you some money to just walk away. Well, do we want them to walk away or do we want them to aid us?
Hey, if we get them to aid us, well, let's try that. Otherwise,
What?
they're just going to walk away.
Yeah, I'm
Then
happy with either result.
Then again, do we want people to aid us who are willing to sell their loyalty on a dime? That's another pun, by the way. Well, we'll see what happens. If they betray us, we can always kill them. So who wants to initiate the discussions?
I'll need to apply tongues to myself. I'm sort of plus minus on glibness.
Okay, just hold your spell slots then, and I'll go up and talk. And
I'll talk. I'll say,
All
hey,
right.
you guys, you don't really want to do this.
so we'll wait
We
for
have some money that we can offer you to just either join our side or just go away.
Moreover,
Your
these
choice.
followers of Kyrian Straley are notoriously unreliable. The last group of mercenaries I know ended up a pack of undead, so they should get out of here while the getting's good.
Yeah. We're just going to let you go.
So yeah, I guess that's our offer to them.
So you guys just walk out and say, yeah, we're willing to let you walk away.
Yeah. Well, no, we're going to say, hey, we'll pay you some money if you just go away. This isn't your fight. Why risk your lives and you can still get paid?
We already agreed to the deal.
You've never broken a deal for a better deal?
You are
They
drow.
paid us a lot of money.
Yes, but
How
you are
much?
drow. You know only fools stick to their promises.
I think we will stick to the amount we've been offered.
Incidentally, how much is that?
He smiles at you. Enough.
I think someone who is unaccustomed to vast sums of money would say such a thing. Perhaps you are not. You cannot even begin to imagine the wealth we have at our disposal.
Then perhaps you should name me a number.
All right. Uh, so if y'all want to flash the bag of holding,
Yeah, I'm gonna flash it.
hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of thousands.
That
Let's not
is
offer
not
them
a
the world.
number.
That is a number. If you cannot multiply, that's not my fault.
You're offering me 1 trillion gold pieces?
No, 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 no.
All the gold you can eat.
How about let's just do something reasonable like 15,000 gold?
I like it.
Now that is a wise man. Playing games with mercenaries, well, that just never goes well. So the person who just named the number can give me a persuasion roll.
Not shabby.
So I'm just going to throw this out here. The bribe reduces the DC. 28 beats the no money DC.
Wow.
So they will take the 15,000 you offer,
Okay.
deduct it from your character sheet as appropriate.
Put it in a bag that I've cast Dramesia's instant summons on.
I'm willing to take 1/4 of that, which would be 37.50.
All right, I'll take the two. If everybody takes a quarter,
Yeah, okay.
And as you guys
I'll
hand
take
over the
the,
bag, you see the drow reach over and cast a spell at the money and the bag.
To make sure it's real.
Yeah, Ninth Level Dispel Magic will do that. And they just turn around and walk away.
Toodles.
And as they walk away, you notice that 2 stone golems that you missed because they somehow halfway merged into the walls toddle off after them. And then 2 more stone golems that were behind you toddle off after them.
Bye.
You enjoy your battle with the faithful of Caransili. I'm sure it'll be a most entertaining battle.
Yeah, you got your gold. Now get out of here. Alright, so we got rid of those mercenaries. That was easy. However, now we have to remember all their faces and hunt them down and reclaim the gold.
of course.
I mean, it sounds to me like there's time to hit the teleportation circle and have a quick drink before we move on.
Yeah, why don't we just take a break while we wait for the next part to start? Say, reassemble in 10 minutes?
Sounds good.
Time
good.
enough to drink some water, do a few things.
Yeah. Relieve some water, things like that.
Hey, how are you guys going?
We're taking a short break. We've done 5 or 6 encounters.
Excellent.
Go.
Hey Ron, are you guys doing this? Which secondary goal are you guys doing?
We are on a 10-minute break. I'm not sure that Ron's here at the moment. We were regrouping at 50 after the hour.
He said we weren't doing any secondary goals. Or when I asked what secondary goal, he said irrelevant.
Sorry, what secondary goal was it?
He didn't tell us, so unfortunately we can't inform you.
They already paid off the mercs, and somebody already opened the portal. That's why I've asked.
We paid off mercenaries.
We don't know what the secondary goals are, so we can only tell you what we've done. We paid off mercenaries. We convinced some giants to go attack the death giants instead of the small folk. We destroyed some mind flayers, destroyed some death giants, and bypassed a floor trap.
Hello. Oh, hey, Jason. You managed to catch me when we were taking a break.
Yeah, I just want to know where the status of your table was. I didn't see anything in the reports.
Uh, we'd finished 4 fights. We went ahead and did the mercenary thing. There wasn't enough time for anything else, so I just said take a 10-minute break.
Okay,
Yeah, last epic we were told not to report anything until. Oh, shoot, there was a message to me to report in. Oops.
yeah, that's what I was trying to find out, so we don't double somewhere, you know. Sorry about that.
No, it's alright.
All right, I'm going back to my table.
Later. Figures he'd catch me while I'm off on a quick break.
Such is life.
Diablo 3: Rise of the Next.
Oh, how evil.
The goddess Kyrian Ansley.
No, well, we're waiting for part 2. I hit Facebook. A group bought a new, looks like a 12-sider die. If you crit fail, you roll on the die. Some of the items on the die include 25 crunches, 10 push-ups, 10 burpees. And you have to do what it says on the die.
It's nerd exercise. Exerdice. 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 Found it. We should all be back. Are we all back?
I am
I'm here.
present.
Is Benoit here?
Yes, I am.
Then we're all here. Y'all ready to rumble?
We just have to wait for part 2 to start.
Oh, okay. Can we get like a sneak preview?
Well, here is the end of part 1. Seer strides up to the solid door to the vault of gnashing teeth. Gritting her teeth, she places her palms on it and looks at you. Once I begin this incantation, I will be rooted in place. I can channel the weave effectively enough, but it will be your responsibility to breach the temple ahead and punish the drow. Go now, and may your blades be ever sharp. She begins an incantation and her eyes roll back in her head as the door silently opens to the chamber beyond.
Nice.
Dun dun dun.
Aren't there supposed to be like faction forces storming in behind us too, though? Isn't this why we cleared the tunnels?
Yeah, no, she was addressing the entire faction.
Okay.
There is an army.
Good. I got kind of a all hope rests on you vibe from that speech.
Well, yeah, I'll spend what time we have just inspiring members of the army.
You're a bard, right?
I am. My inspiring leader is 22 points.
I miss my simulacrum.
Don't worry, I have every intention of helping you rejoin it soon.
Well, I mean, it melted into ice and snow. Are you gonna make me melt into ice and snow?
All will be together in the ground when you are dead.
I don't want that
Oh.
to happen.
Let me see if anyone in the Allied forces has a large bottle I can store him in when you render him into goo.
I'm hoping my contingency will protect me from being rent into goo. Rendered goo. Goopified. While we're waiting, you might want to prepare my adult red shadow dragon. Because if it comes down to it, that's what I'm polymorphing into.
Oh, yeah, I do have polymorph. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah. You should also polymorph into an adult red shadow dragon. It's fun times. Or an adult red Dracolich.
Man. Table 12 destroyed 8 claws.
Some people just got it.
Good on them.
I still remember the Season 3 Epic. The table I was playing at was Tier 3. Tier 3 altogether, with about 8 tables, killed 42 fire giants. My table killed 11 of them. Bluntly, what happened was, everyone at the table can fly via one means or another. Oh, look, we just dart down, kill a fire giant, it can't retaliate, we fly off.
Okay.
Because it could only throw its rock 60 feet. Guess whose attacks had a better range than 60 feet?
Were they yours?
The party as a whole's.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have a wizard whose con save is plus 10 and whose AC was already like 22, and he had Warcaster, I mean, it's just like, yeah, giant, go ahead and break my concentration. I sneer in your general direction. So for the next part, I should mention that there is an issue with the map. Specifically, the map they sent me basically does not work.
How does a map not work?
It's not gridded, and it's basically impossible to try and grid it.
Oh. Yeah.
On top of which, it's locked, so I can't turn on the bar at the top.
So just do our best to try to figure out how the spacing.
All right. Move on to part 2.
Once more into the breach, dear friends, once more, or close up the wall with our mortal dead. Wait. That's supposed to be British dead. It's been modified.
Yeah, at the end it says, "Cry God for the Sword Coast, Faerun and Toriel."
So yeah, Seer opens the portal. You guys charge in, and you see that this is an immense cavern, uh, huge, and there's a number of smaller temples inside it. And each party is assigned to one of the smaller temples. The temple you're assigned to, you charge on in. You see that there's hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands of skulls just dangling on strings from the top of the ceiling. And webs of inky black necrotic energy arc between the standing pillars as a gathering of priestesses of Kyriansili drone their sonorous chant. Their voices rise as one, and the energy redoubles in intensity, arcing across the room and striking several of the faithful dead in an instant. As your eyes clear, you see a massive female shape that is now standing in the center of the room. Stand by. Now standing in the center of the room. Surveying the wreckage with a cruel glimmer of a smile splaying across her face. So roll initiative.
She looks lovely. Is she the Death Fire Giant? Or is that just actually a Death Giant?
Mechanically, it's a death giant. In reality, you think that's Kyriansili.
Okay.
Cool.
Shield Guardian can't roll initiative, can it? So, do you know what its Dex mod is?
It's -1, so he has a 15.
So, Aranis, thy turn.
Okay.
I think our strategy here should be to try to mow down or crowd control the Wraiths and then take down Kyriansili.
Sounds good.
So rates first. All right. I'm going to activate my Elm of Brilliance.
Yes.
Did I hit you with fire damage earlier? No, I didn't. Darn.
You want to make his helmet explode?
Oh, yes.
What's the radius on the Helm of Brilliance thing?
And I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark, and that's gonna be my turn.
Oh, Bacchanal. You can see
Yes.
invisible.
I can.
I can also see invisible creatures.
You notice a drow matron mother. Except she's wrapped in bandages from head to toe.
Ooh.
All right, I'll notify the party of this
I want to dominate it.
telepathically.
I've always wanted a pet mummy.
Mummy, is that you?
Are you my mummy?
As a male half-drow, I have issues with female.
Go to your room.
matrons.
And no, he's not your mummy. He's just wearing a gas mask. Who to kill? Who to kill? Who to kill? It's just so hard to choose. Oh, who am I kidding? Roland's been my punching bag all day.
Yeah, go with Roland.
Monstrous. Whew. I really don't like wraiths. There's not much I can do about them.
shielding?
Yeah, I'll shield that one. Since I'm going to be a punching bag, it looks like.
Well, having forced you to shield, they move on. Mask.
Yeah, I'm not one for armor class, really.
All right. If
Oh,
this
wait a
work-
minute. A 12 hit bacchanal?
Yeah, armor class isn't my thing.
Oh man. Oh man. It's gonna
Oh,
hurt
wait,
so
that
bad.
was not
Yeah,
supposed to
wait.
be a second attack.
Oh
Con save.
man.
Con saves I'm pretty good at.
How do you have an AC of...
You know, I decided a long time ago that I wasn't going to get my AC high enough to avoid any hits. So I was going to focus on other things.
Wow. That's a bard for you.
That's a bard, and, I think I have a new definition of yum. So, Mask.
All right. If this works, I think it'll really tip things in our favor. I'm going to cast Dominate Monster on the Matron Mummy Lord. And because I know that Mummy Lords have resistance, is this one technically count as Mummy Lord? Should I roll again?
She is immune to charm.
She's immune to charm. Well, does Dominate Monster say if you're immune to charm?
Dominate is a charm effect.
Yeah, but it... Oh, dang. It doesn't specifically say if you're immune to charm, but it does say that you are charmed.
It must
Yeah.
succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed for the duration, while the creature is charmed. Blah, blah, blah.
That makes me sad. Alright, that's me.
So you see the Mummy Lord just laughing at you. And it suddenly comes blazing up. Double checking something. So yeah, the Mummy Lord comes blazing up. Who was it that tried to charm her again? Mask?
Yes.
Actually, no, it's not going to do that because it's bad, bad, bad. But it there's this driving line of sand, and suddenly it's behind Uranus, who can't see it.
Nope.
Nom 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 nom. What the hell?
Wait, what? Oh, you were targeting me.
Somehow I had the mummy lady targeted.
I'm sorry.
Shield Guardian.
Who is attacking who there?
You were supposed to be getting attacked. When I rolled damage, I accidentally had it applied to the mummy lady.
Oh, well, if it's attacking me, I'll cut the attack.
Does a 10 hit you?
Does not. Barely.
Yay,
it does
bard
not.
armor. The music shall protect you.
Oh, well, I already removed the damage. I'll apply the 21 back.
Alright,
Alright.
Shield Guardian is going to just... Actually, no, I think now would be a good time to try to use his stored banishment. So he's going to try to banish these two wraiths over by Bacchanal.
Thank you.
I'm trying to remember what my DC was at the time I stored that spell in him. It would have been back when I was... level... What level was I? Sorry, just a moment. Okay, so it would have been 8, so that would have been 5, 3, that's 8, 13, 18. Did I add that right? 11, plus 16. Okay, it would have been a DC 16. So obviously I don't have banishment on the Shield Guardian stat, so if you'll just roll a DC 16 Charisma save for each of those two Wraiths. Oh no, sorry, that was when it was a 4th level, so just one of the Wraiths. Just one of the Wraiths. I'm just so
So
used to all
which
my
Wraith?
banishments. We'll say Wraith 1. That way we can say one Wraith down.
I get it.
Yeah. Alright, Shield Guardian is done. Actually, no, he's gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now done.
Okay, bonus action. I'm going to disengage. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to cast Booming Blade on the Wraith here. Wow, never mind.
Now go do your crunches.
Yeah. Alright, there's a turn.
The mummy walks up to Bacchanal. Can you see her?
I can. I think I can see invisible and ethereal.
She reaches out to touch you while chanting something,
Oh no.
and she touches you. And suddenly you just feel really, really crappy.
Yeah, Contagion's not that good.
Are you playing Contagion like it immediately takes effect, or only after he fails the 3 saving throws?
I do have to go with the 3 saving throw. Personally, I prefer immediate effect, but
Then it's just super powerful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, the spell is either too powerful or too weak, depending on how you play it.
Yeah.
And it's possible to... Shoot, I knew I wanted to contagion him just because it's amusing.
Make you seek.
But I can't read it here. Yet you feel like your flesh is about to start rotting.
My flesh!
It's rotting.
Bacchanal.
Yeah, I'm not really liking this position I'm in.
Oh, and before the end of the turn, the Mummy Lord moves out of the way.
Okay. Well, in that case, let us make a solid wall of force to entrap the Mummy Lord and the Wraith.
Nice.
Okay, you throw up a wall of force. Is that your turn?
And then once they're secured,
I assume you mean the hemispherical option?
oh, forgive me, force cage is what I've got pulled up here.
Oh, Force Cage.
Okay, that I'm going to counterspell.
I'll counter the counter.
You can see her.
Yes. And then I will move away from the action a little bit. And
That's a
it's
problem.
10. Is it 20 feet on a side or 10 feet on a side when it's solid? A solid's 10 feet on a side.
Still big enough.
Yep. There we go.
Do they even get a save?
They get
If
a
they
save.
try to teleport out, they can make a save.
Otherwise, no. Oh, that's beautiful. Now we're about to get fireballed. Are they immune to damage while in the cage?
Yep.
Essentially, they can't really get anything in or out.
Yeah, okay.
If this is a spell, I do have advantage on spells through my Spellguard shield.
I think this is just his
This
death
is
orb.
not a spell.
Or magical effect.
I don't think you can argue this is not a magical effect.
Who gets advantage?
Roland.
So click advantage, and I think that will let you roll at advantage.
Alright.
Yeah, you got advantage, but you still failed.
Now, oh shoot! It was the giant that was. The golem was concentrating, and the golem
Yep.
moved out.
Yup.
And the force cage is just done. There's nothing you can do about it, is there?
Pretty much, yes.
It's beautiful. That's a 7th level spell for you. Basically, it just says, you're not in this fight anymore.
Aranis.
All right.
Alright, if y'all want to, now that we've kind of like apportioned things off like this, if you go after the Death Giant, I think I can banish the other 2 Wraiths.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move my Hunter's Mark.
But hey, at least Roland is terribly sick.
Oh, did I have to make a saving throw on my turn?
Bakano.
Yeah, you make a saving throw at the end of each of your turns, but your turn came before the Mummy Lord.
I was actually immediately after the Mummy Lord.
Roland is immediately before the Mummy Lord.
It was.
Bacchanal is the one who was attacked.
Oh, good grief, I have them reversed. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so Bacchanal, you owe me a con save.
Yay!
You have 1 of 3 successes. Dang it, who do I kill first?
Definitely not me.
Roland's a good target. See, the monsters
Aranis,
have
your maximum
plus-
hit points are reduced by 35.
I'm going to evade that. Uncanny dodge that.
Nice.
So that's 16.
14. Sorry, 17.
That's okay, that just means you take the full 38 on the next one.
Oh!
Hold on. What was the hit? 24. Yeah, okay, that hits.
There's nothing you can do anyways, you used your reaction.
No, but I have +4 to my second attack. Oh, it's the second. Oh no, it's a different rate. Okay. Oh. So 38 plus 17, 40,
Wraith 4 feebly struggles against his bonds.
55.
You mean Wraith 5?
Yeah, Wraith 5. Sorry, I saw the T4. Alright. I'm gonna not be the one right in the Kyrian Fleet's path. So I'm gonna back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take some cover behind this force cage just in case it matters. And I'm gonna tell these wraiths to GTFO. Let's see, I have tuning forks for the Abyss, Arborea, the Astral Plane, the Ethereal Plane, and the Material Plane. So I'm going to send them to Arborea. I'm sure they'll like it there.
What's the mechanism for obtaining a tuning fork?
Sorry, I was thinking of plane shift. I'm just banishing, so they're just going to be sent to a Harmisteri plane. Here we go. You just buy it. It just costs money. It's just a material component. So I was thinking of plane shift because I was thinking about banishing that Mummy Lord. So just normal banishment. Here we go. Peace out. Okay, now I will try to maintain concentration on the spell until Kyrian Fleet is dead. I think
you get rid of the.
Yeah, the turn order was currently on one of the races. Okay, Shield Guardian. I want him to maintain concentration on that spell too, so his telepathic command is going to be also to get the heck out of dodge. 1, 2, 3.
Back in the portable hole with you.
6. That might be a good idea. He's gonna come. He's just gonna run over here and dodge.
Wait, didn't the 2 wraiths that were out of the box get banished?
Yeah, the 2 wraiths out of the box got banished.
Oh, oops! I banished one of the wrong ones.
I couldn't do that even if I wanted to. The force cage protects.
And the first one that was banished, was he on a tile that would have been inside the box, or he was just outside of where the box became?
He was outside of where the box came up.
Okay.
He
I
was.
was gonna say that would be kind of neat if he was getting into the box.
I think he would have. Are there rules for teleporting into a force cage?
There are not.
There are not. I think you can just go in if you want.
Though you might not be able to cast spells into it.
Well, when a teleportation spell targets self, not a point. So that's always the distinction that comes up when people are arguing about.
Yeah, it does block any spells
So is
cast
Shield
into or out
Guardian's
of it.
turn finished?
Yeah, Shield Guardian's turn is finished.
Roland.
All right. Well, because I'm really, really stupid, I will come up here.
Good work, Roland.
Yeah.
I have every faith in you.
I will summon my illusory duplicate. And then I'm going to use my last 4th level spell slot and cast Spiritual Weapon at 4th level. If I can find, there it is. On the Death Giant thing, since that is adjacent. I'm going to put my illusory duplicate so it's adjacent to it.
Wow.
I rolled double 1. Okay. That is turn.
And the Mummy Lord looks really pissed.
Stick my tongue out at the Mummy Lord.
Not that you guys can see it. You can't even dispel magic of Force Cage, can you?
I don't believe you can.
Yeah, because you can't cast spells.
The spell can't be dispelled by dispel magic. It's in the description.
Oh, yeah, it says it outright. Nice. You got a wish in there?
There is nothing it can do. Back and all.
All right.
Oh, and you are at the very end of the room, by the way. There is no further back.
Sure. I will just, take out my mandolin and cure wounds myself, and move to the side a bit. And I'll go ahead and give a bardic inspiration die to Roland.
There you go,
And
Roland. The perks of being the tank.
I think that's going to be it for now. Oh, forgive me. I need a con save to you, right?
Yes. 2 successes. I hate you. So the Death Giant will eat the opportunity attack from Roland.
All right, with a Warcaster, I'm going to cast Booming Blade.
Oh, perfect. If it hits, you might as well even roll the thunder damage. Well, I suppose the giant could choose to stop walking. Oh!
You might have been advantaged on that with your duplicate nearby,
Actually,
but
No, he would not
would
have
have
been.
gotten
Oh.
out of the way.
I see.
How are you getting sneak attack?
Does the illusory duplicate count?
I forgot that it wouldn't have that. Can you remove that effect so it doesn't worry about it?
Pretty.
The giant looks very pissed as it sends out a spell.
Counterspell.
What level?
I have a 4th level spell slot remaining.
Roll me your spellcasting ability check.
And didn't move all the way to there? Because it would have also taken the
Yes,
thunder.
it'll
And
take
I'm
an
gonna
additional
peerless
3d8
skill this.
thunder.
So it'll be a 23.
You counter the spell.
Yay.
no banishment. Uh-oh.
It was not banishment that was being sent out.
I'm imagining Destructive Wave as his spell of choice. That's what the last one did. Second.
Yes.
Yeah.
My spell slots are running a little slim, team.
Yeah, we all.
Tyrannus.
All right. With my bonus action, I'm gonna give advantage to Roland, and then I'm gonna move.
I'll apply the effect. Although I guess that should probably be specific to Roland. Think on that.
Alright, I'm just going to peek around the corner of this force cage. I'm going to tell the giant that we don't want it over here. It was very rude to walk away from Roland. And I'm going to blast it back.
Alright, let me...
Oh, why did that roll 3 times?
P-
Oh, I'm targeting myself. Are you about to do something?
Oh no, I was just trying to remove the help effect from him before you rolled, but it looks like you would have hit with either of your rolls. I'm assuming he has...
Well, one of them was targeting me, so there's a hit on Kyriansley. There's some damage, and she gets moved back 10 feet. There's another hit. And 10 more feet. There's another hit. And 10 more feet. And 10 more feet.
No. Because Roland won't be able to reach it.
I can reach it,
Okay.
Oh yeah, you have dash. That's right.
especially since I have you giving me that advantage on it.
Yeah, and I was wary of leaving it within melee range of you, Aranis.
Yeah.
But thank goodness for the telepathic communication. If it came down to it, we could have canceled that. Alright, Shield Guardian's going to keep chilling on that Wraith and dodge. Oh, he's also going to move a little bit closer to me, but otherwise it's Roland's turn.
So did you already take the Shield Guardian's turn?
Yeah. He just moved and dodged.
All right, bonus action. I'm gonna dash, and since I have aid, I'm gonna cast Booming Blade.
The giant parries that, you miss.
Oh, sad day.
You have a bardic die.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the Bardic die. The D12, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
How about a 32?
That will
Or-
hit.
Yay! Bardic Inspiration was useful. It's always nice to see Bardic Inspiration be useful, because otherwise it seems, I don't know.
I
not very
generally
helpful.
spend it all on cuts and pyramids.
Yeah.
So.
The Avatar is dead.
So go report, table 29, Death Giant Goddess, dead.
Fee fi fo fum. I smell the blood of little folk scum. A death giant paladin walks in on your party.
You couldn't have come in a minute earlier.
Yeah, we killed the goddess a moment ago.
So as you strike the death blow on the giant, it just kind of falls to its knees, and suddenly energy rips out of its chest, and it just kind of explodes open, and the energy darts over to another giant that another group is fighting.
Oh man.
That doesn't sound good.
Sounds fine to me.
And a death giant paladin comes walking up, looks really ticked off at you guys.
Well, it should be. I think we're a pretty frustrating lot.
So, we have 4 people in the party. Ask what questions you will, O Death Giant.
So, you can see he's clearly bloodied. So, who's currently the toughest, highest HP? Or squishiest? I'll go hard on you guys.
Squishiest would definitely be Bacchanal with an AC of 12.
But I do have the most hit points.
So the AC of 12, unless it's a natural 1, he's probably going to hit you. He has a plus 14.
See, this is what I'm talking about. AC is not very useful to me. They're gonna hit no matter what.
And his first attack was a natural 1.
Yes! Yes! Better lucky than
Why?
good, team. Better lucky than good.
And a second natural 1.
What the hell? I asked you to challenge them, not give them a cakewalk.
His last attack sequence is an 8, and he will smite that for an additional 5d8. You will take 20 slashing damage, and can the DM please roll the smite damage?
5d8, you said?
Yeah.
30.
Okay, so 20 plus 30, that's 50 hit points to the squishy.
Applied.
That
Were
is
you
his turn.
concentrating on anything, Bacchanal?
No.
I should have had you target Mask. Maybe that would have gotten me a couple of my wraiths back from being banished.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have known that.
They've got a force cage around my mummy lord and a wraith. They've got everything else banished, and the god just went down.
That is hilarious.
So,
But continuing, yeah. So your standard initiatives now, you can attack him back.
so Aranis.
All right.
Just so you guys know, he is only here for 1 round.
Yeah.
Yeah, the typical epic baddie.
Some
Yeah,
people last night didn't know that, and it didn't go well.
I'm gonna drop my my longbow and I'm gonna pull out my oat bow.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get the Death Giant Paladin killed.
AC 17.
Will miss. You need to hit 20.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Ooh, look at that spinning top.
Die continues to spin.
All right.
There you go.
Is it a D10?
It was a D20 that was doing a spinning top
Really
impression.
Really weird stuff. All right. So I'm gonna close this layer to that. Sneak attack.
Doesn't the Oathbow give you advantage?
Only if he said the magic words.
Oh yeah, that's why. Oh, maybe my first. So that's gonna be my first attack. It would have missed. So I'm just gonna reroll.
Well, no. Well, so you would have had advantage. So your first attack would be the better of those 2 rolls.
Yeah, but the thing is, on the second one, I didn't apply the sharpshooter. So if I apply sharpshooter, I still miss.
Ah.
Yeah!
Son of a... That is a crit.
Load it up, load it up!
All right. So I have my Colossus Layer, my Sneak. I'm gonna have to do the old bow after, because otherwise it's not gonna apply. All right. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
85 damage.
Oh boy, and this is without smite. The last table I had was like 4 paladins.
Well, to be fair, you just got hit by a rogue who critted, a rogue ranger who critted with Shadow Song.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
so it was 85, you said?
Yeah.
You'll find that the bard's attacks are far less impressive. I'm all out of Alchemist Fire team.
Oh, and actually, I'm gonna add 2 dice to that for my Hunter's Mark. So
So you're spending another spell slot?
Okay, I've marked 8 down on my running total.
All right, and that's it for me.
So, Mask.
I'm contemplating just trying to teleport this thing away, but I think we should just blow it to pieces. So I'm just going to Eldritch Blast 4 times. Here we go.
If you teleported away, it still wouldn't have really mattered. I'd just move on to a different table.
Hit for 12 damage. Hit for 8 damage.
12 and 8, you say?
And another hit for 14. And another hit for 16. He didn't roll below a 30 in that entire string. Because he's. How do you have plus 9?
50 damage, it looks like.
You know what? I think there wasn't. It should be plus 16. I think. I think something might be counting twice accidentally.
That still doesn't change.
So yeah, 12 plus 8, that's 20. 20 plus 14 and 16, that's 30, so 50.
That's all I got.
Warlocks, don't you just love him?
Yep.
So the Shield Guardian gets to go.
Oh, yeah. I guess he'll punch.
Need me to do that for you?
No, I got it. Miss.
And another spinning top.
Miss.
Roland.
Do I have to move up to be adjacent to it? And is it also adjacent to Bacchanal?
You can all get a melee attack or whatever range you want.
Well, also, would I have sneak attack on him?
Yes, you would.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Booming Blade. Where did my character sheet go? Oh, there
He's
it is.
down to a fifth of his HP.
No,
He'll probably
are you
survive.
beginning to
So-
see why I like this table so much? I mean, I did kill one of them earlier by trapping him in a dead magic zone and having the warlord focus fire him with multiple crits. I mean, how many
boy.
crits did the warlord get? Like 5 before he went down.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was 5 or 6.
Let's just count the scars on Roland's back.
And then once he was down, everyone else was running. The warlord was just like no, and kept stabbing him until he died.
So I hit AC 25 for 50 points of damage.
Oh boy, he has.
Some of that was fire. I don't know if that's gonna. 4
And
points
what-
of that was fire.
He's only resistant to necrotic and poison.
None of that applied. So
So
yeah.
is that your turn?
Yeah, that'd be my turn. Oh well, can I get my actual weapon on it?
That's his call.
I didn't mark it down. You said 50 for your attack?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he's at 52.
So will you let him get a spiritual weapon in?
Sure. It's a bonus action, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna let you guys down. I don't have a way to finish him off.
27.
Oh,
You don't have any spell that you
27?
can cast at it?
That was a
Not to deal
27 to hit
damage.
for 9 points of damage.
He has 52 minus 9.
Bacchanal, sing him a song that'll make him want to stay.
So Bacchanal, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use an 8th level spell slot to cast Dissonant Whispers at him.
Yes. Yes.
Why not? 2,
And that-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is it a
So
save?
yeah, DC 19 Wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom save. I gotta look that up real quick. And okay, he
Oh.
gets a 4 and a 9 on the save, so that's a 13.
Which
So
means
he'll take
all the melee
29
combatants
psychic, and all the melee combatants will get an opportunity attack when he has to run with his reaction.
Yeah,
Finish him!
he had 52 minus 9. Can anybody run that?
43.
43.
43
So
minus
23.
Okay, yeah, 23. You can
I would've
probably
missed.
finish him off.
He should have 14 health left if he took 29 psychic.
Okay, 14 health. Yep.
And Roland misses. Did anyone else go into melee? Oh, Shield Guardian gets a punch in.
Sure. He'll miss. Oh, he got one hit. For 9 bludgeoning damage.
Oh!
He only
And
gets one
missed.
You don't
attack.
get multi-attack.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he does. He has
No, he
multi-attack.
doesn't.
But
Shield
An
Guardian?
opportunity attack.
Oh, no, an
Opportunity.
attack.
Yeah,
Sorry,
opportunity
sorry.
attack is only one attack.
Oh,
9
man.
damage.
We leave him
All
with
right.
five hit points.
all
Are you
right,
kidding?
here comes the bard with the staff of charming and the ace of strength. Alas.
Well, thank you
Sorry, I
for trying
let
to
you guys
rescue
down.
me, Angad. I'm sorry I got your death giant killed instead.
It's
Survived,
fine.
though. I let you
He
down.
he has 5 hit points. He's going to go to the next table, and somebody can breathe on him and kill him.
Yeah.
Take him to the paladin table. See if you can get him to waste another smite.
There is one table that hasn't gotten him yet. They're the Russian table, so this will be fun.
Oh, enjoy yourself. Have a good day.
You guys too.
Toodaloo.
Thank you.
So we're back to Roland taking his turn.
I just finished my turn because I killed the thing. That would
That's
have
right.
been done.
One moment, I need to read through a few things.
Surely there's something I can do. I mean, do we even need to wait here? We could just leave. Because we destroyed Kiri Ansley's
You do need to weigh stuff.
protrusion into the world.
I think we should kill the things that have been banished and or at least in the force cage, get rid of that.
Well, the force cage is
And
going to last an
it lasts
hour,
an hour.
but
Oh,
the
sitting
banishment
there.
is going to last like 40 more seconds or so. We could gather around, ready actions to destroy them as soon as they reappear,
yeah.
and then just lay in.
Does it matter if there's no other combat?
There will be
There won't-
combat.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sad I used my dominate monster and it didn't flip and work. Should have used it on the Death Giant, but I figured that thing probably had like legendary resistance or something.
I wish it did. That would make so much sense, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it was kind of weird that it was just. I mean, we already fought 2 Death Giants, and this thing that's supposed to be an extension of Kyrie Ansley in the mortal world is just another one of those.
Now, to be fair, if your giant doesn't die first, interesting things happen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Everyone
So we did
gains
good
a
by
point of
banishing.
inspiration and may spend hit dice as if taking a short rest, though no other short rest effects take place.
Okay.
Good luck with that mask.
I already used all my hit dice. And I don't get any of my spell slots back, so this benefits me none at all. Should have saved at least 1 hit die, but I figured we wouldn't be resting anymore. Now I'll know, in like the one other adventure this character's going to do before I have to retire him.
Why are you going
You
to
don't
have to retire?
retire.
Well, I mean, like, he's going to be level 20, and then there's going to be so few
You can
adventures.
still play.
Yeah, but I mean, like, effectively retire. Like, there's not going to
Yeah.
be not going to be a lot of
Well, you
adventures.
play once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
And suddenly
Like-
a couple of additional enemies appear. It looks like they were pulled into existence when the goddess died.
Oh, goody. Okay, so we still have 9 rounds on that one wraith banishment and 8 rounds on the other 2. Let's take care of these other threats now.
And finding the wraiths is going to be fun.
Did that lich just pop into the force cage?
Why, yes, he did. Is there something wrong with him popping into the force cage?
Not as
No.
far as we know.
No, that was
We're
a
good
great
with it.
idea.
It's not like he has the legendary save and a teleport spell.
Oh, is he going to try to take the Mummy Lord out with him? Clever. I would argue that the Mummy Lord also has to make a charisma save. Even if it's the Lich casting the spell. Because it doesn't say if they cast a teleportation spell, it says if they try to use teleportation to leave. Just putting my 2 cents in the hope
I
that we
could
don't.
honestly see it argued either way.
I just don't want to face a Lich and a Mummy Lord at the same time.
Aw, how cute.
Yeah, my precious feelings.
So, it's the Mummy Lord's turn. And it casts a spell.
Something nefarious, I'm sure.
Bacchanal.
All right, I'll I'll true polymorph myself.
Yeah.
Into
Can I
Adult
be an
red
adult
dragon.
gold?
one at a time, please.
Could I be adult gold?
CR 17.
Go all the way and be an adult gold Draco Lich.
That's not in the player's handbook.
Well, no monsters are in the player's handbook aside from
Or not the
familiars.
player's handbook, the monster's manual.
Yeah, it's in the monster manual.
It's
Oh.
not in my monster manual.
It's not in your monster manual. Oh, it's not under Draco Lich. It's not as adult gold Draco Lich. It's a template.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and
cannot
I'm not
use
taking
template.
the time to build a template in the middle of fantasy grounds in the middle of all
You
this.
know, I think Bacchanal would choose to be the prettiest monster,
So
which in
you
this
now
case
have
is
a
the
adult
adult
gold dragon stat block.
Oh, thank you for that. And yeah, I guess that'll be my action.
I remember you have legendary actions now.
I don't think I get the legendary actions. I think I get the legendary saves, but
It
You
doesn't
get the
say you don't get legendary actions.
oh yeah, you're right. It's shape change that doesn't give you the legendary actions.
So Uranus.
I'll defer to the DM.
He said you
Alright.
get them.
So the Lich is in the Force Cage, right?
Oh yes.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna move my Hunter's Mark to rate number 8. Yeah. No, I didn't do that. All right. Oh.
Sorry, I was off. So Uranus did some attacks, did some damage, and my Wraith is banished. Banished. And I don't know which Wraith this is.
He's the one in the box.
Mask.
Whoo-wee. I'm not liking this. Okay. I'm gonna try to maintain the banishment as long as I can. So I'm gonna pound into Wraith 8 with Eldritch Blast. Okay, and no pushing, just pure damage. Then I'm gonna run closer to my golem.
So you're running right through a pillar?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I
is that a
assume
pillar?
that this is just a backdrop. If that's a pillar, then I'll go around it.
Stand by. The chattering teeth on the skulls on the ceiling reach a fever pitch and frenetic pace, and a high-pitched whining noise emanates from one of the nearby temples. This noise is quickly followed by a wet, meaty explosion, and the unmistakable presence of raw arcane energy. The vault of gnashing teeth groans and shudders, and skulls begin to rain down from the ceiling as undead horrors pull themselves free from the necrotic shell and the floor itself. We'll just pretend that these timey-wimey, you're looking at them.
Okay.
Oof, I thought it was something else.
Suddenly, from
More
behind you
shit.
comes the familiar voice of Seer. Take her down, champions! My enchantments will not hold forever. The air in the chamber shimmers and crackles as raw arcane energy is woven together into a protective bubble. You quickly realize that there are multiple copies of Seer present, all focused on the enchantment. And you also realize that protecting her while your allies finish off Kiransali is now the only mission that truly matters.
Alright. So where's our seer bubble?
You don't have one.
Oh, okay.
One of the other tables is currently dealing with the full-on goddess and is trapped inside the bubble.
Okay.
You do have a copy of Seer here, and if you want, you can help bolster her ritual by spending a spell slot of 4th level or higher.
Does that require an action to do so?
Yes.
Okay.
Additionally, if you clear the encounter, good things happen.
Okay. Can she make us aware of the apparent gains from helping to bolster her ritual?
You can try it.
I can try asking.
You can try bolstering her ritual and see what happens. She's too busy running it.
Okay. What if I talk to her telepathically?
Just too busy.
Yeah.
She's too busy to think.
She's too busy for your mind.
Alright, let's get it on.
Where did Bacchanal... Oh, that's right. Bacchanal's the dragon.
The prettiest dragon.
And don't forget your concentration save.
Yes, so
Oh, with a plus 13? Really? You had to pick a gold dragon?
and yeah, so at the end of Greater Zombie 1's turn, let's legendarily tail smack him.
So, just FYI, you don't actually need to make a con save unless I roll 28. Or no, not even 28, 30 damage.
He gets the tail.
I'm glad he gets the tail. That your turn?
That was the...
You're done with your legendaries? Good. I'm sorry, a dragon appearing on the battlefield kind of gets attention.
Sure. And end of their turn, let us wing them. So they need to make a Dex 22 save. Or they take this much bludgeoning damage and they're knocked prone, and then I can fly up to half my flying speed, so I'll fly 20 feet up. And that's the end of my legendary actions. I have used them all.
How far back did they get knocked?
They don't get knocked back. They just get knocked prone.
Can you
and then
apply
I
the
can
prone effect?
fly up. I can do that.
How high is the
You can
ceiling in
even
this?
apply the damage.
Well, I wasn't able to target them, which is why I dropped it into the chat. I
If
would
you
have
click
dragged it
the
onto them.
dragon first and then try and target them, it should work.
There we go. Thank you.
So the Lich grabs hold of the mummy and makes a charisma save. What's his DC?
DC is 19.
Come on, nat 20. Wait, what the hell?
No, they don't have charisma.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, legend. No, I couldn't find the legendary
They
resistance.
have legendary
trait.
resistance, so he'll just resist out of it.
Ah, yes.
It's fun while it lasted, team.
Yeah, at least that wraith is still in there. And there's nothing saying we can't I don't know, try to pop the mummy back in.
I use my 8th level spell slot on a distance.
I'll just get the mummy to come along with me and I'll dimension door it inside.
Shield Guardian's turn.
Shield Guardian's gonna move closer to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just gonna dash, stand in front of me. Done. Oh, you know what? I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted him to come up behind me and pull me behind this pillar. That's right. I remember. The gold dragon is 20 feet in the air.
Yes.
Oh, oops. Okay, then.
Coincidentally, how high is the ceiling in this chamber?
Then Roland can...
Roland can suffer instead.
Yes. Roland can suffer instead. And, oh, you said you flew 20 feet up in the air. I missed this detail. My apologies.
Oh, you're forgiven.
Suddenly, the skulls start clickering and clackering, and things get nasty. I thought you were going to fly across the map and did not pay enough attention.
Oh, I forgot about
Does a 25 hit Mr. Gold Dragon?
It will. And just for my understanding, what's happening here?
So the skulls on the ceiling start clittering and clattering and start chomping down on you.
Oh, so I flew up near enough to touch them.
They're only about 20 feet up.
Oh,
If you
okay.
fly more than 20 feet above the floor.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
So give me a strength save as you take 66 piercing and 46 necrotic damage.
Dang.
Oh, and I do believe that's going to break your concentration.
Legendary resistance.
You do not lose your concentration.
So that's 10 damage, yes.
Oh, good grief. No wonder I haven't been having a good time with this. I've missed this bit. They had advantage on their attack rolls this entire time.
Who did?
The enemy.
Okay. From the clittering and clattering?
No, because this is the center of Kiransely's power.
Oh, okay.
Because goddesses cheat.
Does anyone have Hallow and can consecrate this in the name of some other god?
I have a scroll of hollow, but got a long casting
So,
time.
Roland, I believe it's your turn.
Alright, bonus action. I'm going to move my illusory duplicate next to this guy, and then I'm going to booming blade him. Shoot, I'll apply that. I'm assuming the 25 hits. And I'll move over there, and that'll be my turn.
So, guys, I just noticed the time. Let's be honest. The Lich and Mummy together probably aren't going to. They just aren't going to challenge you guys for very long. I mean, if I'd gotten them out earlier, maybe, but at this point, I'm short on time. I should have been done 10 minutes ago. Does anyone object if we just narrate around that the Gold Dragon
No.
breathes fire, it kills off everything except the Lich and Mummy, and then you two just focus fire them down?
I like it.
Sounds
I like
beautiful.
Because that's basically what's going to happen.
I do want to note I was going to turn into a Draco Lich and fight Lich to Lich.
Actually, you can't.
Why would I not be able to?
No, it's because for AL, it has to be. You cannot use the templates.
Okay, I don't recall seeing that, but
He's right.
Sure.
AL does not allow the use of monster templates.
Besides, the living dragons are prettier, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something striking about the flesh tatters that hang off the bone.
And what could I turn into if I used polymorph?
True
Anything-
polymorph or regular polymorph?
Regular polymorph.
T-Rex.
T-Rex?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because that would be something I would have in the backstory as well.
We'll narrate around this.
Yeah, we'll narrate around it.
So we turn into a bunch of lizards.
So you guys see an enormous ethereal hand reach out of the ceiling towards the goddess. It's wearing rings and it's scarred, and it just makes a grasping motion, and a glowing ember erupts from the goddess's chest and streaks into the hand, which clenches it and then withdraws through the ceiling. You're so feeling, I mean, it's just so awe-inspiring to see this divine intervention that you all gain the benefits of a blessing of vitality.
Whoa.
At this point, everyone starts GTFOing as the place is coming down around your heads, and you run. While you are sludging through the tunnels, Seer comes up and talks to you. She's very impressed with what you've done, and she points out that you overlooked this cloak of invisibility and this cloak and another magic item, a blessing of protection.
Oh, nice.
So,
Wow.
who would want the blessing of protection?
Everybody?
State your number of items in chat.
Okay, first of all, what do they do?
Blessing of protection plus 1 to AC and all saving throws.
Bacchanal, don't even pretend it would help you.
Well, I mean, the intent is to dip cleric and wear mithril plate, but
Oh yeah, then it would be pretty helpful. Plus the saving throw is always nice. Does it count as a magic item attunement?
It counts as a magic item. It does not count as an
Okay.
attunement.
Nice.
Additionally, I just realized I need to share. So you get patron of the company off of that sheet.
Oh, that was Brigand the Earth.
So at this point, it looks like the blessing is going to Bacchanal, going once, going twice, going thrice.
well. I mean, I think the cloak's cooler, and I hate the thought of stealing everything.
So you're bowing out on the blessing.
I'd be
Okay,
cool
let me
with
put
that.
you this way. Do you want the cloak instead of the blessing?
I want the cloak.
Cloak is yours. Do you want to take the blessing as well? You have that right at 4 items.
Oh goodness.
I'd be okay with you taking it.
I'll take them both.
Congratulations, you get 2 magical items. So Seer hands you the cloak and says, "Clearly you need this, my dear." and then reaches over, grabs you by the head, pulls you in, and kisses you on the cheek. And I and the goddess Sylvis wanted to give you this additional blessing. He gave it to me long ago, but I think you have dire need of it. And then she melts away into ice and snow.
She was a simulacrum all along.
Of course she was. How else would there be multiples of her?
And I hope
Holy
you guys
cow,
are recording stuff, because this gets crazy.
That consumed by Kyrian Saley is amazing. But we've got patron of the company.
Yes, that is your defeat condition. Be glad you did not get the defeat condition.
Yeah, really.
So you get 33,000 experience, 15,000 gold, 10 downtime, 2 renown.
I'm sorry, 33,000 experience? And by the way,
additionally, as you're traveling, you encounter, as you head off, you encounter Phi Chen. And I mean, he's a nice item trader, and he's telling you about a wonderful story he heard about some heroes who delved into the Underdark and faced down a horde of Illithid in an anti-magic zone, some giants in a wild surge zone, and turned them back with a mass suggestion. And the giants were in a necrotic zone, and then they dealt with some death giants in a wild surge zone, and then they faced the dread Kyrian herself by force caging her allies.
Dude, that's us.
yeah.
It's you? Oh, it is a pleasure to meet you. Let me sell you some items.
Oh man.
One moment, I'm trying to pull up the actual charts that you can purchase from.
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh, don't we get some?
How are legendary items only 7,000?
Oh man.
Don't we get some spells and potions?
I'm getting ready to get to that.
Oh, there's scrolls
Okay.
in there.
Additionally, while you guys were adventuring, you found a number of items.